Oh yeah, my other screen went out too. My dog's in the building. Dogs.
Pops up. Look who pops up fucking 7 minutes late. Bro.
7 minutes late, and we're barely going live.
Yeah, see, I'm on time. I'm always on time, yo.
I'm on time when I'm late.
Like even when I lie, I tell the truth.
When I lie,
I tell the truth. I tell the truth. Even when I lie.
Right here, here we go right here. Here we go right here. Both of you right here. For Kendrick Lamar tickets. For Gabe's Kendrick Lamar tickets.
Oh, let's go.
Who's the girlfriend in the Addams family of Cousin Ed?
Cousin Ed?
What's the girlfriend's name? Cousin Ed.
Fuck. Oh shit, I forgot. My God. I know
who Kendrick Lamar tickets. In LA.
Hey, I know who played her though. It's what's the name? Fucking sister. I can't even think of that fucking name. Oh my gosh, fucking. Can I Google it?
Gabe? Google it. You can't Google it. You got 5 more seconds.
Push. I want to Google it, dog.
All right, I'm going to Kendrick. I'm going to Kendrick Lamar with Gabe. Way to go.
That's like that.
LA or Vegas?
Both. He's on both.
Hey. I'm looking at the tickets in fucking San Francisco, bro.
Motherfuckers are expensive, bro.
They are, dog.
It's like a Raider game. It's like going to a fucking Raider game.
I got hooked up though, so I'm good.
What up, everybody? Welcome to live. I'm your host, Low. We got Gravy in the building. Raider game 420.
Finally, got 3 of us here. Finally, man.
Dog, my fucking dog is going crazy right now. They're fucking babysitting a little Frenchie, and this fool, it's a little girl Frenchie, and this fool is trying to
get her, huh?
Let it happen, bro. Let it happen. You can't stop it.
She's already tired of him. She's tired of him humping, like trying to hump her and shit. Like, what the fuck? Dog? Like, dang, embarrassing.
My Lala was over there. See, my dog got a stripper name, bro. Let me take Lala over there. My dog got a stripper name, Lala. She be out there backing in. She'll back in the fucking blue, bro.
No, the crazy thing is that they try to drop her off yesterday, and I try to be the one like introduce them, and I was carrying her. And this fool fucking went crazy, dog. Like, I never seen him like that, dog. Like, he saw red. This fool was slobbering from his mouth. Like, this fool looked like a dog with rabies, dog. Like, he was trying to attack her, dog. Like, what the fuck happened?
You don't let him get out, bro.
No, so today I put them both in their kennels, though, and, like, right next to each other, and so they fucking just shut up. And then, little by little, they just, now they're playing with each other. Now they're just chilling. She's tired of him now.
That's how it starts, bro.
Just the dog in them. Just the dogs.
That's how it starts, bro. Yeah, watch.
Welcome to Written This Live. Got Gravy and Ready to Get 420 in the motherfucking building, bro. What's up, man?
You got Pitbull, Frenchie babies. That's cool, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Hey, but Frenchies can't really have that many babies, huh? Or there's like you have to get fucking C-sections and all that shit.
You have to get the C, like fucking Jenny's gonna have to.
It's
Jenny
not like it's very, very recommended. I've seen Frenchies that just like out of nowhere. Like my cousin had a C-section plan, and the fucking dog had a night before, so it saved her actually money, and nothing happened to the dog. So like, actually saved her money because that was gonna be like $2,500 for the fucking C-section.
And all the medication, all that shit. That's a lot of money.
Yo, this is crazy. I'm just looking at something right now. I was about to try to make sure that we're live on fucking IG, but yo, let me show you guys this real quick.
You are live on IG.
Oh, am I? Oh shit. Okay. It goes automatically. I didn't know it went automatically. See if
all I know is that Saturday, dog, we're gonna have some fire bud, dog. We're gonna have some white fire OG and some marathon OG. That's what we're gonna have. That's what we're gonna be smoking on.
Well, speaking about that. Shout out Red Crusaders, man. Look at I'm reading it right now. Let me see if I can make it bigger for you guys. I really, really can't. See if I can.
Whoa. Make it bigger for you guys. Damn,
hey, how you doing?
Even I like kind of hesitated that you said that, bro. I was like, wait a minute, bro. You're getting a little hot. You're getting a little hot in here, brother.
Nah,
you're getting a little Nelly in here, bro.
This fool said a little belly.
Nelly.
Nelly. All right, check this out. Raider Crusaders. Saturday, if you guys don't know, the Raider Nation Summer Kickoff is going to be cracking up in Bakersfield. Also, there's going to be another Raider Nation party. If you can't make it to Bakersfield, it's going to be one in Fresno, California at Woodward Park. Make sure you guys go out there too, man. It's going to be pretty crazy. But check this out. We were just talking about how we're going to be set up there, man. We're all going to be there. And I'm reading it right here. Apparently, right here it says no Raider Crusaders. These are the this is what they're saying that you can't bring in or can't do. It says no outside food or drink, no barbecues, canopies, or ice chests, no drugs, no drug paraphernalia of any kind, no gang attire or monikers of any kind, no weapons or anything that can be used as one, no pets, no motor-powered bikes, scooters, must be 21 with an ID to purchase, consume alcohol, no fighting or aggressive behavior. We reserve the right to refuse anyone of service. Disputing behavior will be tolerated and violators will be asked to leave. No refunds.
What happened about weapons? Weapons what?
You can't take no weapons, bro. So
why?
But I'm registered as a deadly weapon. Can't hear you, Gabe. Can't hear you.
I said every single one of those categories, I was going to take like one of each. Fuck.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
I can't get in. I got my ticket already. We can't get in now. We're getting my money back.
Apparently. You can't take no waters. Can't take nothing. That's crazy.
Well, we said we can't take no water. Bullshit. You better provide that shit.
No, it said no ice chests or anything.
I'm better have a water hose right next to me.
Yeah, I think I might bring Felix so he can be our water boy going back and forth. But anyways, man, let's get to the chat real quick. We'll chop it up a little bit about that. Like I said, Raider Nation Summer Kickoff is going to be happening in Bakersfield. And also, let me tell you what the other one is. I apologize what it was. What's the other one, Gravy, here in Fresno that's popping off?
Oh, Central Valley. It's Raider Central Valley. My boy Pearl and her wonderful husband. I forgot his name.
Yeah, they're going to have some guests there. Yeah, they're going to have like Raider Villa and a couple other people that are going to be there as guests. And I think they have couple some groups going to be there too. Lester Hayes is going to be there as well. But
Woodward Park here in Fresno.
Yeah, but also at the Raider Nation Summer Kickoff. Yeah, but also at the kickoff, they're going to be a light shade of brown, bro. That's going to be pretty dope. Jeremy Chin, it's DJ Steph and DJ. What's the other DJ name?
Get Latin active, bro, all day over there, bro.
That's Gabe's cousin.
Get Latin active, Gabe. You gotta get Latin active. You're gonna bring it. Later shit Brown back to life. Latin activity over there, bro. Just be bombing. Red Nation Live, Latin activity. We're gonna get them on. We're gonna have an interview with them. Come on here, bro. I remember that shit. All these little Generation X, they remember Latin shit Brown. Or the millennials, they don't remember that shit. So if you're 30 years old, you don't remember. You gotta remember 50. When you're 50, you got
unless you have a bunch of older, like
that's
you have a bunch of older cousins and shit like that just still, bump that shit. Because I still know
those Kid Frost over here. You know those Kid Frost. We're Kid Frost. Who the fuck is that?
I don't know nothing about
my daughter, dude. My daughter, she's 20. Who the hell Kid Frost?
You don't know Craig Frost?
I go, hey, look at my lives. He's right there riding next to me on the left side, right there. That's Kid Frost right there.
Cuval. All right, let me get in the chat, man. Let's get into it. Siggo, what's up, bro? Siggo's the first person in the building. What up, Raider Nation? I will be here later, but always fuck the queefs, fuck the queefs. Let's go. Rob Pennion's in the building. My opinion is what up? Rosetown, Raiders Fool, Chris, what's up, bro? Salute. Edgar, Michael, motherfucking Guerrero, what's up? Anthony Estrada, what's good, bro? Salute to you. Joan Cusack, thank you, fucking studios. Appreciate you. That's Joan Cusack that plays its cousin, its girlfriend. Shit.
But what was her name in the movie? It's Joan Cusack, but what's her name in the movie?
Rose or some shit like that? That's sure.
It is something like that. Pepper.
Yeah, probably was something like that. All right, cool. Kev in the building. Raider P, what's up? All eyes. What's going on, bro? SoCal Sound in the building. Showing love. Let's go. Dark's in the building. What's up, man? Salute to you, brother. Hopefully you're having a good one. I've already been seeing motherfuckers over here putting records up. I don't like it. I don't like it a little at all. I don't like the records already. We were talking earlier. Raider Night, what's up? We were talking earlier. We had a call earlier, and we were talking about we're not going to talk about. We're not going to say who. We're not going to say that schedule or how many games you're going to win, but that's going to be the first topic.
Predictions, but
predictions. There you
go. I get let
Mo,
down.
What up? Paul was good. Almost
like I'm not really like.
Myra's going to shit. We gotta have a good. Myra's gonna be dope with Myra. Don't bring no. Just don't bring no whistle because I heard your whistle last time about for 2 days in my head, man. Don't bring no whistle.
I'll tell you this though. The only thing I will say about predictions, I'll say, is I know the over under is 6.5. I'll just say right now I think it's over.
Say that again.
That's all I'll say. Like I'm not gonna predict the exact amount of wins. But right now, the over-under is 6.5. I'll just say over. It could be 7, could be 8, could be 9, but I say over. I'll say we at least get 7.
Mike Lopez.
Interesting.
I ain't with that.
TikTok live when we lit this weekend. Let's go. Hey, there we go. Always with
you, Myra. I'll be on there with you.
Shout out Mike Lopez. Mike Lopez said, if the situation presents itself, would you pull a trade for Tyree in the third round for Trey Hendrickson and sign him for a 3-year, $81 million deal, $27 million per year, $50 million guaranteed? Fuck yeah.
I would, but like the only thing is that the thing with Coons too, like fuck. I mean, there's not enough. Like they've always said, there's not enough fucking defensive linemen, but. I mean, and Kuntz is only on a 1-year deal. If you're able to lock up, Trey Hendrickson, then I mean, obviously, if you can lock him up long term instead of Kuntz, I would be with that because I mean, Hendrickson's been one of the most consistent fucking sack getters in the last 3 years. I mean, I think he had 17.5 2 years in a row, or something like that. Yeah, 17.5 2 years in a row. Like, a dude is a fucking beast out there, man. And him and Max on opposite ends would be awesome. But I just think that's like wishful thinking. I think. At the end of the day, it's going to take a lot to get him out of the Bengals, and it's going to take a lot of money to sign him because he's looking for a big deal.
Yeah.
And a longer one. You know what I mean? He's a live.
That's no, it looked like Kuntz wanted to stay home. And what if he balls out next year, bro? You're gonna have that connection anyways. And if you do sign him for next year, it's gonna be way cheaper than $81 million. So if you get Trey Hendrickson, he's older than Max, and
I think he's like 30 or like only like 30.
He's been doing things, but I'd rather the youngster with Kuntz, the young man is Kuntz, and we expect Kuntz to do what he does. It's not gonna be like that type of production, but if it is, then we're gonna be stuck with 2 defensive ends that make more than $80 million, bro. And you ain't gonna be able to get nothing else.
Yeah, but those 2 defensive ends are going
together be dope, man. But just realize we can pull off something like that, then
that's deadly, like right there. Like I said, I would love for it to happen, but I just think it's far-fetched. It's far-fetched. I just think it's very, very far-fetched, and like I mean, I would love for it to happen. Trust me, I would love for it to happen.
Third round pick for the sack leader, nah.
And not just that, like those 2 guys, like the thing that they have in common, him and Max, is that they don't really come off the field too much, and they have a fucking motor that just don't stop. Mm-hmm. Both of them. You know what I mean? So having both of them out there, damn. But I mean, I would love for it, but it's far fetched for me.
But see, that's the thing. They're both coming off. Good.
Hendrickson or Ram?
Both.
See, I think we like with Kuntz there. I would want Ramsey more just because I think that's what's more needed. But I mean, fuck, you can't go wrong with either one, really.
Well, one of them is $70 million. The other one's going to be about around 100.
Either one helps out the other category too. Because like you get Hendrickson, he's going to help out the secondary because the defensive line is going to be in the quarterback's face a lot. You get Ramsey, and he's going to help out the secondary just because, you know what I mean? Like, or even the defensive line because you can cover a little bit longer. You know what I mean? I have a little bit. So, but I just think we need more help at DBs.
Disrespect for Malcolm Kuntz. Jesus Christ. Already. You haven't even played a snap.
Nah, but so check this out. So when I listened to the podcast with him on
that's
this
the problem,
Yeah, he's kind of quiet as kept, but like I know that he'll be effective, but yet like fucking Demokes is saying right here, it said pay Max, pay Wilkins. You know what I mean? With Hendricks too, that's a lot of money on the defensive side of the ball.
Getting paid.
Plus,
We got $100
but we
million.
don't got no DBs, right?
300 million, three 100 million guys on your defensive line.
That's it. But see, the thing is though, moving forward, bro, this is going to be a norm. If the Raiders do something like that, that's going to be a normal thing moving forward. A lot of these guys will be starting getting them 100 million. You know what I mean? Because, bro, 2 meals and a McFlurry is $40 at fucking McDonald's, bro. So motherfuckers gonna get paid nowadays. So it's like shit's moving up, bro.
We get Trey Hendrickson, and we're not gonna see Kuntz.
Yeah, and exactly.
Kuntz got a little, and all this anticipation for Kuntz was for nothing. You know, Kuntz not gonna be involved unless he, you know, they're paying that dude that much money. He's gonna play.
Oh yeah,
he's gonna start. They're not paying Kuntz shit. We want that situation to where Kuntz produces a lot, and then Kuntz gets 17.5 sacks. It was a benefit. Now he's gonna get the money, but it ain't gonna be $81 million. We can have a guy like that. He's way younger. Kuntz is way younger than
Kanye Gravy.
Nah, $81 million for like Trey Henderson. I think that's a deal because to be honest, I think he's gonna be asking for like the $30 million range. So for 3 years,
he wants more. He wants 81 million. He wants more than that.
He's asking for somewhere like in the 90s. That's why if you could get him over here for 3 years, $81 million, that's a deal.
Arnold's saying that Trey can't hold the edge. He's just a pass rusher, pretty much.
Can't stop the run. He's just a pass rusher.
Yeah. So, well, then that's kind of pointless. So,
give me Trey Hendrickson 8 days out of the league.
Yeah.
That sounds good. If you go on that right side and run it, then now we know where everybody's going to run to because Max can stop the run.
Yeah.
We know that.
Nah, but you got other guys. You got other guys up in there too that you have to help stop the run too. Like you just drafted 2 other defensive tackles. You have, you got Adam Butler. You got some guys in there that you. What do you mean? We have Adam Butler.
No, we don't know that Kuntz is 17.5 sacks. How do we know that? You gave up on Kuntz already. See, that's what I'm talking about, Raider Nation. That's what I talk about. You want a guy, right? And then as soon as you hear about another guy on free agency, fuck him now, right? Fuck Kuntz. Trade his ass. It ain't gonna happen, bro. These dudes have been so cheap in free agency. What makes you think that they're gonna get this guy and pay him fucking $100 million? What makes you think that? We got a fucking $2 million linebacker, and we lost a $30 million linebacker. We lost a $51 million safety that we all love, and now fuck him. Fucking Chin's gonna take his place. But so now the guy we wanted, Kuntz. Wait till Kuntz comes back and we'll solidify. So fuck the other guy that took off the one that replaced him. Fuck him. We didn't need him anyways. We got Kuntz coming back. As soon as Trey Henderson comes on the block or he wants to leave, fuck Kuntz now. I can't believe this bullshit.
So, but yet at the same time, Cool Kev is always talking shit about the Tortas and okay, I'm Torta King. I got you. But Cool Kev every once in a while says some real shit. That money should be going to Colton. And that's fucking real spill right there on some real shit. That money does need to go to the offensive line.
Yeah, but me, I like if you gave me a choice of paying Kuntz or fucking Trey, I'm paying Trey.
Maybe Perkins, bro. He's right.
I'm playing Trey because I've never been big on Kuntz anyway. Like to me, that dude.
Oh my god, Gabe, come on, Gabe.
I've never been big on Kuntz. The dude is the best ability is availability. Best ability is availability. And how many good games does he have? 8. It's just I'm not willing to bank on that when Trey Hendrickson has showed you year after year after year. You don't get hurt. And
where's the ties to the Raiders at? We're just making this shit up, bro. Where the ties to the Raiders? I haven't seen nothing. I've been watching fucking.
I don't think there needs to be ties. I just think that we're just talking about. I'm just talking about who would I rather pay. Like if we had a choice.
You sounded like fuck Kuntz. Just get Trey Henderson. He's coming to the Raiders. I haven't seen nothing that said Trey.
No. I'm saying who would they're telling me who would.
How are we gonna get a guy for 81?
Would I rather pay?
Barry Barkley.
Because to me, Kuntz has never been that dynamic to me. Kuntz has never been that dynamic to me. He's a poor man's Khalil Mack. And can't even stay healthy that much.
Yeah, that's looking pretty good to me, bro.
But he can't stay healthy.
Well, I mean, you literally can't say that because he wasn't being put on the field. He wasn't injured before, and then when he got on the field, he got injured. So that was
Exactly.
the 30 years.
I did.
So, but when he got on the field, and then he didn't get hit. So yeah, but he didn't get a chance to get on the field because of fucking McDaniels.
Without even being touched,
getting bashed? Who on this show was getting bashed that fucking Coach could go? Coach could
got hurt without even being touched.
Guys in the chat was like, Gravy don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Keep Coach. 8 sacks in 8 games, this and that. This boom, 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 pick. And I said, all right, we got Kuntz back. Good deal. Let's keep him. He's going to ball out.
But but that's what I've been talking about. Everybody's banking on those 8 games, but this dude's already in his 4th year, and people always bank on 8 games. Yeah. He hasn't done nothing.
He was in the doghouse with McDaniels. He was in the doghouse with McDaniels.
Yeah. That's what and that's another thing I talked about. When you're in the doghouse, talent gets you out of that shit. Talent gets you out of the doghouse. There's certain talent that can't stay in the doghouse.
We've been hoping and wishing that fucking Tyree Wilson could fucking do something. Let's get the benefit of the doubt to fucking Malcolm Kuntz.
He can stay in the doghouse.
At least we could do that. Trey, nah, bro.
But that's the same thing. I don't see Kuntz as being that dynamic guy that a lot of people think he is. I didn't think he was worth the $12 million, to be honest.
I think he's still hung over from last week, bro.
No, I'm just I never thought last week. I don't think he's gonna be worth it. To be honest, I don't think he'll be worth the $12 million.
Fucking hashtag 51 ball out. Fucking.
Hey,
51 ball out.
Not according to McDaniels. Speaking of McDaniels, we see that motherfucker go week 1.
I hate McDaniels more than I hate Derek Carr. Oh, I should have said.
Whoa, hey.
Fuck. They're throwing shit at me already from here.
Gravy, stop it. Stop it.
I should have said. I don't know. Facts, Gravy. I've just never. Where's Castro down with
I've just never been big on Kuntz ever. He's just not been on the field enough. And then last year when he was supposed to prove something, because that was his prove it year, everybody was talking about it. Going up into the year, this is his prove it year. Him and Max are going to tear it up. And he couldn't even make it to the fucking season.
Yeah, I would have rather brought Chase Young for way less.
For reals.
But Chase Young didn't really have that much work neither, bro. But he was the number 1 draft pick overall, right?
Yeah. He was picked in the first round, yeah.
First round, overall, first round. So
yeah.
Yeah, at this point, I don't really see any big moves like that. Maybe another cornerback.
Don't let Kuntz get hurt again either. Don't let Kuntz get hurt again.
Oh, that's a fact.
Janovic Clowney, whatever his name is, for cheap for $2 million. Be
bro, no. That's even worse. That's even worse, bro. Come on. Clowney's been pushed around when he came in.
This is what's gonna happen, though. This is what's gonna happen. I can fucking guarantee that we get this Trey Hendrickson kid, right? He's gonna ball out. I'll be happy about that. But if we want somebody else, we want to get a Miller, we want to keep Jacoby, it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, we're set to have, I think, the most money set for next year in salary cap.
Yeah.
Let's go get them next year, then. Fuck it.
No, but those guys we have under contract, like Jacoby and Miller, for this year. So no matter what, we can offer them a lot of money that some other teams couldn't even offer them in the next year anyway.
Yeah, but it's just gonna be our own guys again. It ain't gonna be like
but I think we can make the decision from this, how they perform under this regime though. Like this regime can make that decision and okay, you're worth now you played that year under us to prove that you're worth for the extension. I think that's maybe what they are waiting for us on Jacoby and shit, because I know some people say he's like a fringe number 1 receiver, but if this dude goes out and balls out and does another 1,000 yards, but he's not flashy or anything like that, I don't care what they say. He deserves a fucking extension. Jacoby, because that's just, regardless if you're not just that flashy or whatever prototypical number 1, but if you're putting numbers out there, that's what fucking matters. Especially if they're contributing to fucking, production on the field, actual production on the field, not no garbage type shit. he's the type of guy that like he would keep us in games last year. Like Jacoby was one of the players that was keeping us in fucking games, getting those down.
Put on Arnold. There it is, right there, my boy.
How many wins did 17 sacks get since?
Exactly, bro.
Yeah,
that didn't make it.
Yeah, but that's the same thing. But they were talking about like
the game. They don't want to keep their best.
Max. They were just talking about too that Max, could defend the run and defend the both do both. But like, what did his defending both do us too? You know what I mean? In the last 2 years. What did he's such a he never came off the field. No, I'm not talking about last year. The year before that. Hey. The year before that where he never came off the field, but we were still won 4 fucking games. So it's like one guy cannot do everything. Like he got 17 and a half sacks, but the rest of their defense was trash. That's why they were the worst defense in the NFL, because Trey Hendrickson was the only one pretty much doing anything on that defense.
Watch Kuntz, watch. He's gonna get shot out of that edge like a cannon, bro. Kill quarterbacks.
And for having the worst
Bengals
defense,
for 9-8.
Yeah, they were 9-8. They started a winning record.
I would give F nuts for it to be 9-8, bro.
Blue is a Cougs fan.
Blue's a Cougs fan. He's getting mad at you, bro. He's getting mad at you because you're talking about Cougs.
Oh, that's the little Frenchie.
So this is the thing, like, okay, isn't there something out right now about fucking Wilkins not even in a boot, gonna be ready for week 1? So what the fuck's going on? Like, you know what I mean?
Joe Pauline or something like that keeps reiterating that he might need another because of like his research in that. Like he hasn't said I don't think he's even examined Wilkins or done anything with Wilkins to know like actual Wilkins like actual injury, but he refers to that injury usually like needs a second something like a second procedure or something like that if they're not like if they don't heal right away or something like that. So it's like I think it's more assumptions by that guy, because I mean, if everybody in the Raiders shit is saying that they expect him to be ready by training camp, I don't or fucking day one. I mean, I'm gonna believe them over a guy outside of the organization. I know that guy said stuff that supposedly has come out true and shit like that, but until I see him in an actual walking boot, or he's not actually at these OTAs or these meetings or like right now where they're at, because he's been seen there. So it's like until that shit really, until that's actually like a fucking something that they make it a point on, like I think he's ready. I think he's gonna be ready. What he got hurt in week 5 of last year, it's gonna be more than a fucking year, dog. Like I think he'll be ready. Me, I think he'll be ready.
No, one of my friends, he plays flag football, but he played tackle like we did, Gabe, and then he got an injury like that, and he's like a runner, and shit, and he always wears a boot still, and that was like 7 years ago when he got that surgery on his foot, same thing, and he broke that little like where that little toe at right there, fractured it right there. And then he still wears a boot because it gets sore and shit. They don't want you walking on it because it heals. It heals. But it gets sore, dude. He's gonna be sore all the time. If someone seen him in a boot, they probably just overreacted and said, "Oh, he's still fucked up." But yeah, I wouldn't do that. He's gonna be wearing a boot. That shit's gonna hurt every game, bro. He's gonna have to ice it, wear a boot. He's gonna walk out the fucking stadium with a boot on almost every time.
Get a fucking shot in it.
It lingers all the time, bro. Your feet, when your feet hurt, bro. Your dog's hurt, you're gonna be taking care of it.
For sure. No, I think he'll be ready. I think he's gonna be out there, and I just think I love the fucking. To be honest, looking even more and more at these 2 6-rounders that we got down fucking well, one of them was a 5th. No, we didn't have a 5th round. The 2 6-rounders, yeah, one at the beginning of 6th round, one at the end of the 6th round. What's his name? Pegs and Pegas or whatever, and fucking Hemingway. Like those 2 guys, man. Those 2 guys are gonna be. I think they're gonna do some. I think they're gonna play some actual good football. I think this year, as rookies. I don't think I'm not gonna say they're gonna ball out, but I think they're gonna play some meaningful football this year. Both of them.
Tonka like and these young guys are, bro. Like these young guys are, Gabe. You know what? Even these two linebackers, that we got, like, picked them from the. They didn't get drafted. You know, the guys that we waived, and the guys that we let go, and the guys that we got 2 linebackers and 2 wide receivers. I talked about that. And these dudes, they might get some time at linebacker. They have to. I'm not happy. I'm still not happy with the linebacker. Still not happy.
Yeah, I mean,
Bloom's saying that it's not a severe injury. He played on it before declining the surgery. Okay.
Yeah, just lingers after the surgery.
I think it all depends on the fracture, how much of a hairline, or is it actually broken through? Like, it just all depends on the severeness of the actual injury, dog. Because not everybody's actually body's the same. Some people have white feet. Bones are more in like they're more in like a confined space. Like, cause some people have fatter feet, so their bones are more like, outstretched. So it's like it just all depends, dog, on those type of injuries.
Yeah.
Because look, even like anything with that shit that has to do with that. Like, if you see how a lot of fools are different. Like, some fools will miss a whole fucking year with turf toe. Some fools will play with it the whole year. You know what I mean? Some fools can take it and play with it the whole year.
You end your career with that.
No, I know, but what I mean is, like, it's just, it all depends on the person too, like the pain tolerance, all of that shit.
You get doped up, bro. No, man, you be all right. You get in the boot the rest of the week, you be all right. Mm-hmm. Just don't let Adam Butler fucking climb over you after a fucking big play either. That's how you break your fucking foot. Fucking
on 8 too. Sure, I know.
You didn't do it. You did do it. You had a 340-pound motherfucker hop over you, bro. I was impressed with the athleticism of Adam Butler, but fuck, don't let that guy do that no more.
Yeah, I fucking hated that shit. Like, I fucking still say, do not fucking celebrate like that ever again, dude.
That's how he got hurt, bro. He got hurt on celebrating.
He said they try to say no, but like, I didn't see him the same after that play.
Carr gonna be a TV evangelist, man. I'll listen to a sermon from Carr. Not even gonna be mad.
Yeah, go do shit.
Baby, you need the Lord, baby.
Hey, now, but
Saturday. I'm gonna go on. Going to be like wherever he's gonna, because he's back in Fresno. I'm gonna go play some golf. I'm gonna run into him. I'll be like, hey, if you ever do anything, Carr, like, let me be a part of it. My boy Gravy.
I met him before a bunch of times. You know what? I wouldn't even. You know what? I don't. I'll give that dude no
love. Shit. Gravy gonna call somebody, but they wait. And says, kind of hard to see Eckenberg when Spillane played through every single injury. He didn't want to give the rookie any raps. Hey,
Giant right.
Maybe something in.
Don't let no rookie take this shit. Let's go.
Nope. So yeah, I was listening to Max, and they're still kind of they can still kind of fucking haze. They be hazing a little bit. Like, Ricky, if you ain't doing some shit, you better fucking, you know what I mean? They're kind of like on him and stuff like that. So I can see that happening. I mean, grown men going in there with kids, family, just not letting some rookie just come in and take their spot. But a little bit of news, guys. So it is official. The Raiders are hiring senior director of scouting, Brandon Hunt.
Good move.
Yeah, it's a good fucking move.
Snatch that dude from Philly.
President of player personnel under the new GM, John Spytek. And it says hiring a guy named Hunt to scout is always a good idea.
Yeah,
that is true. Especially as car groupies.
Not me. I'll ask some questions. I'll ask him, hey, David. Hey, Derek. Come here, bro. Let me talk to you. What the fuck did you see in that Bengals game? That dude was fucking open. All you had to do was turn your head just a little bit. Just like fucking 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock, bro. That's all you had to do. And see Darren Waller wide open in the fucking end zone. But nah, you want to throw it to a guy that's fucking triple coverage.
Darren Waller, go watch that game again, bro. Darren Waller had his back
away from the fucking end zone. 3 yards away from the end zone.
His back turned towards him. When he let go of that ball, Derek Waller's back was turned towards him.
Wait, but he could have turned around and he was so wide open. He was so open, he probably would have turned around and said, oh shit, cut it. And Raiders, he would have had his first first fucking playoff win.
Then he would have made the Hall of Fame.
And then he would have been a Mount Rushmore guy. Okay? Fucking, let's see what I would have been saying this shit probably, bro. With that, I probably would have changed my mind. Oh yeah,
with one playoff win.
One playoff win.
It probably would have started something. You know,
so you're telling me
the next round we have mojo, bro. We have
Gravy.
We have Basaccia. He would have said, "Yeah," wrote everybody a fucking "I love you" letter. You know, everybody would have been happy, smoking cigars and shit. I don't know what the fuck they were talking about, but I would have been happy.
Yeah, I think to be on the actual Mount Rushmore, he would because I have him 5th, so he wouldn't have made my Mount Rushmore. So like he would have been right outside, but like it would have needed at least
a
championship game. An AFC championship game would have got him on that Mount Rushmore.
Did DJ Grady win playoff games, bro?
No, I'm talking about my 4 guys are fucking the guys that we said the other day are Stabler. To me,
that's good one right there.
It was Stabler for sure, and then what's his name? Fucking Plunkett. Of course, he has two. And LaMonica.
And Gannon.
And Rich Gannon got to go. He won playoff game.
Gannon made it to the Super Bowl, so I'll put Gannon there.
And what did Jeff Hostetler win playoff games?
Did he? Did he win one?
I don't think so. Let me check.
All those guys won playoff games, so that's why I'll have them in front of Carr. That's why it would at least have to have Carr would at least have to got to an AFC championship game to make it in that 4.
Yes, won a playoff game. He had a career playoff 4-2. He led the New York Giants to 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, I mean, but with us though.
In 1993, Hostetler led the Raiders to the playoff victory against the Broncos, throwing for 294 yards and a 42-24 win. Yeah. Hey, Loon, I'm gonna say, yeah, I'll give him that.
Dion can have fucking 7 toes and probably cover better than half the league right now. Corner.
We got Gravy got a black and mild.
Nah, I don't smoke that shit, bro. I got this good shit. You'll see. You roll with me, you see. I'll tell you. I heard you today. I watched your show today, man. Great show, dude. It's gonna be on, bro. We gotta hang out a little bit.
Damn, no, there's a lot.
I know you're a famous dude, bro. But I know you're a famous guy out there. There'll be a big crowd around you. If I could get in real quick and say, "Hey, what's up, Lone?" Shake your hand a little bit. And maybe get your autograph or something. I would love that, bro. You know what I mean? No, you can sign my ticket. You can sign my ticket I get from Lorenzo. Sign my ticket for me, bro. Then I'll be set. It'll be the best trip I ever had as far as Raiderism. Because every game I've gone to the last 10 years, we fucking lost. Every game. I went to the Pittsburgh game with Terrell, what's his name? Pryor ran that fucking 90-yard fucking touchdown. I think we beat Pittsburgh that day. I was so fucked up, I don't remember. I got kicked out of the stadium. I fell down the stairs and broke my fucking hip and shit. I rode down all the way down to the fucking end zone and shit from the second floor. I remember that stupid shit.
So speaking of bad luck, Gravy, we have not won in LA. And we're going back to LA fucking November 30th.
We always go back. If it's miserable, it's going to be that miserable. Might be. No, it's going to be in November.
Yeah, November. End of November, going into December.
In LA, it'll be all right. Thank God, bro.
It's going to be cold. Get some chicken. Let's go.
Get some chicken.
Hey. I just ate fucking Louisiana fried chicken today, dog.
Don't tell me that, bro. Don't tell me that. You gotta say that about you.
You gotta bring some down. Hey, you gotta bring some down, bro.
You must throw that bet, bro. I ain't gonna forget that bet. All right, you can bring it with you.
For what? Yeah.
Hey, hey, since you don't have to bring the generator no more, bro, bring the chicken, bro.
Bring the chicken. There it is.
Outside food, dog. You said right there, dog.
Hey, we'll go outside for that shit, bro.
Nah, we're going to LA. That's why I'm gonna go to that game now.
We must
Oh
break
yeah,
the
we don't even have to buy food for the fucking tailgate. Now we'll just go right there and take that to the tailgate.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Fucking just order a shitload of it. Just pull up, grab it, let's go.
Go to the event, bro, and get the $9 taco. Fuck it. Little Rico taco for $9. I'm gonna get it.
Hell no.
$20 water. $20 water too. It's on. Look at that dude trying to get me mad.
Easy.
All I ate today was Fideos, bro. This guy comes in with this chicken shit. Look at that, dude. I gotta eat Fideos. I eat that badass shit.
That's bad.
Hell yeah,
hey,
man.
Next time we get live, bro, just be like this. Just, hey.
At Louisiana Fried Chicken, bro. Like if you guys ever come to LA, you guys gotta try that shit, dog.
Hey, Myra, you ain't bullshitting. Myra, we gotta hook up on that shit.
But make sure you're fully loaded. Make sure your clip's fully loaded if you go over there. Make sure.
Bro, you guys, I risk my life for some chicken for sure.
That good? If it's that good, fuck, I go. Hey, I'm cool.
Hey, Ark was a little nervous, huh? Ark was nervous in the motherfucker. I was like,
I said, I'm from where he's from. I'm from where Gabe's from.
That
Wherever
chicken
he's
is to die for. Right there, man.
It's bad though. It's good chicken, good food, man.
Oh yeah, man. That chicken right there. They know how to fry some chicken, dog. It's owned by it's crazy though, cause like it's owned by Cambodians.
Is it?
Yeah, the whole chain is owned by Cambodians, dog. Louisiana Fried Chicken's owned by Cambodians.
The fucking making money.
That's definitely not
some motherfucking chicken, dog.
Shit.
That's fire.
Went to Louisiana Chicken and got fried rice.
That's just fire too, bro.
The fried rice over there, bro. I seen it.
Shrimp fried rice, chicken fried rice. That shit's fire from there too. Because they're Cambodian. They know how to make that shit.
We're gonna go there first, Lo. We're gonna go there to eat breakfast. Fuck it.
Fried chicken for breakfast.
I'm getting chicken. I get 6 pieces.
Yeah. Lowe's good. Bringing the tortas, bro. Torta fucking fried chicken. Let's go. I'm down.
What a new plate. The low plate. Torta with the fried a leg.
Fried
leg. A leg.
Shit. Combos.
Chicken, fried chicken torta.
Donut shops. Yep. Bone in better. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, no. This is chicken. This fried chicken is all fucking. But with bones in them now. It's just bones.
Hey man, last time we went to Roscoe's, bro, it wasn't as good. Like even that one year we went, it was all right. Like
I'm not willing to risk my life for some chicken waffles. I'm not ready to risk my life for chicken. For Louisiana fried chicken, I will, but not for some chicken waffle.
Mike said, "You want to win in LA this year? Trade for Henry Hendricks." Yeah, we need a little bit more than that. But I hear you though, Mike. I hear you.
I'm not even gonna I'm not even gonna put that shit in my mind. If it happens, fuck. Don't trust me. I'll be ecstatic. I'll probably bust the 3-5 like baby. But but if it happens, but like I'm not gonna hope. I mean, I'm not even gonna hope it happens because that's just like it is. That's all it is. Hopeful thinking. But if it does, shit out of the new, because I mean, there is crazier shit that's happened in the NFL. That's all I'm saying. But do I expect it to happen? No. Will I be happy if it happened? Yes.
Yeah.
That's a lot of dough, man. That's a lot of dough in the future tied up to your defensive line, bro.
Hey, but like we said,
we need a quarterback, linebackers. We need.
We ain't paying these motherfuckers. Fuck them. Let's fucking just.
That's what I used to say, but nobody agreed with me. With just one dude.
Let's pay them.
I've been saying that pay money for free agents. What's the difference of getting? Man, I'm saying we got to get Khalil Mack. Let's go get Bosa. Let's go get these guys. And nobody said, "Fuck you, baby. That's too much money." Now, what? Now we want to pay $100 million for another guy?
Money ain't shit, baby. Throw it in the air, cuz. Throw that shit.
$300 million sold up on 3 dudes on the defensive line. No one on offense.
These fools are fucking like wrestling underneath my fucking chair, dog, and they keep fucking moving me.
They're gonna be humping down there in a minute.
Oh man, nah, she's not letting herself.
On your Jordans,
she's not letting herself no more. She's like turning around and like fucking
blue jizz all over your shoes, bro. You better take them shoes off.
She's snapping at that fool now.
We got money for him though. Yeah, but we ain't gonna have no money for anyone else. Watch, we gonna get this Donovan Clowney dude. Watch.
Oh, Jadeveon Clowney, he can stop the run, but he can't really rush the passer. See, that's the diff. He's a
like
total
another
opposite.
Tyree Wilson, huh? That's what Tyree Wilson should be.
He's a total opposite.
I would get rid of Tyree Wilson for Jadeveon Clowney.
Donovan Clowney, yo. He's cheap. Get him.
Yeah, this is right here. So
the only thing that worries me with the Jadeveon Clowney type, which makes me think that he's not a Pete Carroll type of guy, is that he's been from team to team, and like he's a good talent. I wouldn't say he's trash because I mean he's played some good football. He's been one of the guys that can stop the run, you know, at a high level, and he's gotten sacks. He's not like he's not gotten sacks, but he's just not. I don't think he's like he was projected to be like this fucking, you know, the next, you know, best defensive end coming out of fucking coming out of college and shit. But I don't think he's lived up to that. But he's good. But I don't something that has him moving from team to team.
They made him a
is it a character thing? Is it a character thing? Is it a effort thing type shit? I don't like. That's the only thing with him, like, because that just always sets up like when they say red flag type shit. Like when you've been to team, that always kind of raises a red flag for me.
I see what Hendrickson's saying about Bengals, bro. He's saying that, I'm cool with business, but he's saying this is personal.
Well, they bring everybody, bro. They're playing everybody. They don't want to pay him. And he's been like the highest fucking,
he just want, bro.
He literally has had the most sacks out of any player. Like we can name players like, fucking like the guys on Cleveland Brown, like Garrett.
Just roll right by him, bro.
Bro, we can name guys like Garrett and fucking TJ Watt and those type of guys. This dude leads, like he's right there with them in like sacks the last 3 years, or I think leads them. Because like Trey Henderson is he's a fucking good ass player, dog. Like and I don't even think he has somebody that good on the other side of him. Now put that with Max on the other side of him. It gets more dangerous.
Any type of premier or even top.
I believe I'm hearing disrespect.
Listen, it doesn't matter if we add any top 20.
I'm a big Henderson fan, so like I've liked him even when he played while he's played with the fucking, because he reminds me, his game reminds me a lot of Max type shit. I know they have a little bit of, because he does maybe his run stopping is probably not as good as Max, but they have similar traits. Like they have a high motor dudes, you know what I mean? Like these dudes get after the quarterback. They don't stop. Like, even if they're blocked at first, they're gonna keep going, getting after the quarterback. Like they have similar things, and I don't know, man. Like I've always been a Trey Henderson fan.
That'll be dope. I'll tell you what, it'll be dope. It'll be dope to get the dude, but we're just saying, fuck Malcolm Kuntz.
What up?
They trade Malcolm Kuntz to fucking.
But even if they put Kuntz like shit, but like say like there's like when they do like that NASCAR type package where you have Hendrickson a little bit bigger, can line up a little bit inside, and you have Kuntz lining up on the outside, and then you have Max and Tyree too, like on a third and long, where all of those guys can just go rush the quarterback. Like those are some crazy ass packages too. You know what I mean? Like shit. At least for this year, for sure.
That'll be dangerous. That'll be dangerous right there, bro. I like that, but
so I'm kind of leaning with Trap God, and I know Soul was really kind of like having the anxiety, like say Soul said this shit a long time ago about Hendrickson, that he wants to go, but they're their only defense, right? But on some real shit, we have Kuntz. We save that money, get somebody else, let somebody else develop, bro. Like instead of, and then if you look at it, Cincinnati don't really have no other defense besides him, and that's true what Soul said. So I'm not worried about this guy, bro. Like I want these guys that are on the fucking roster to fucking blow up and do their thing, right? We got a lot of young talent, Gravy. You even said it for numerous times. We got a lot of fucking young talent on the fucking field that can move. They're fast. I mean, bro, like I'm willing to do that, bro. Like Hendrickson getting that $15 million this season, yeah, he's gonna want way more than that, bro. But for us to go turn around and go dump all that money, we can get two premier or key players either on both sides of the fucking ball, bro. Like mainly a cornerback and maybe a linebacker, because Jalen Smith ain't really gonna do nothing. I know we picked up that other safety from fucking Seattle, but we still need help in the cornerback position. You know what I mean? So for me, bro, like, man, I mean, it would be nice. It would be a dream, bro. Like, to have that. Maybe we can do something like bigger like that next year. Like, who's saying it right here? Not Piano Man. Hold on, right here. Jonathan Seven Studio saying, look, the Raiders will have no debt money in the book 2026. Free agents. TJ Watt, Michael Parsons, Rashad Slater, and then Woolen, Kittle, King, and Henry. Just be patient. Yeah, I agree with that a little bit. I don't know about Kittle though.
Studios is saying kick back to Kuntz. Let Kuntz roll. We've been saying that. And
yeah.
When I wanted another guy, it was talking about that, and I wasn't with Kuntz. That everybody was on my ass. Oh, Kuntz, he ain't worth $20 million. He got a good deal. We appreciated that. We were surprised that he got that deal, but he wanted to be with us. And then it looks like to me, I would right there give the Kuntz a shot. What if he balls out, gets 18 sacks, and then we're gonna say, well, I'm gonna say, yeah, you guys wanted to get rid of him and put Trey Hendrickson over him. And Trey Hendrickson might have he's a good ass defensive end, no doubt. With the Raiders, he'll be tight with us. But that's three guys that you're paying $300 million to. I mean, that's $300 million that you're gonna be spending. You ain't gonna get no other balling ass people. That's gonna be out of here.
Right.
Because Max Crosby, his new contract is $100-something million hits next year. He's be getting that $30-something million next year. Wilkins is going to be getting paid a lot of money next year, and then we're going to get.
Wait, no, didn't he restructure? He restructured.
He got more money. He got more money up front now. He got more money in his pocket.
So it's not going to hurt. It's not going to hurt as much in 26.
Guaranteed money, yeah. He's getting guaranteed money next year.
But see, another thing too is the more money that we actually do save and see if some of these players develop on that side of the ball. Guess what? We'll have more money and be able to maybe get like better key players or make a trade or something like that. Be able to make a trade and then cover something. Say if we don't need a quarterback or don't need another running back or depending on what happens. You know what I mean? I'm not really upset with the moves that they're making and how they're going to be doing it. And especially the way this draft went, bro. This is probably one of the best drafts that we've had in fucking years, bro. Like overall, because they've done what everybody wanted them to do. Got a good running back, a good receiver. These are things that we really needed on that side of the ball. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we made some real good fucking moves, bro. So I'm not even upset about it. Like I'm thankful. Like I'm happy. I'm liking the way it's going. This is the type of shit that you need a team to fucking get built on, bro. Like this is what it is. So them moving forward and making a big move like that, but for Trey Hendrickson, if he comes down a little bit just because somebody was saying the disrespect that they gave to him, like okay, yeah, and then he's gonna be a part of this defense and have his stamp on it, be here for 3 years, whatever or not. I mean that's only gonna make everything better. That's only gonna make competition better. That's only gonna make our defensive line better. I mean, offensive line better and defensive line. You know what I mean? And then the other guys will be able to develop because that pass rush is gonna be fucking crazy. But even if Kuntz can fucking provide that with less money and only that 1 year, because a lot of these guys on the defensive side of the ball, they only got 1 year contracts. So the offensive line has more fucking longevity in contracts than the defense does. So they're trying to just put together whatever they can. So if they do spend the money on Trey Hendrickson, it might make sense, but for the long run, it's not going to.
If they get a guy like that now, then they're in that win now mode. I'll bump them up a couple more games.
I think they're in win now mode too, bro.
Not with these young guys. I don't think so. These young guys start playing. I'm out the young guys.
I think he's going to be in his win now mode in his last 2 years of his contract. Because I think this year is to get the guys that he wants. And that's why I think they did a lot of 1 year deals. And then that's why I think there's they kind of made it, they played it smart to where that's what I was saying earlier, where they're probably going to be one of the teams with the biggest, bankrolls next year. I think they're rated as number one. I think they're going to have the most money, like where it's like the way it's right now. So if they have the most money, dog, and then they can, I think that's where they go all out for try to get these big time guys that are still needed for their team because they still want to see how these young guys pan out. You know what I mean? So it's and then especially how they're going to be, how they can still, I think they want to look around to see. Like I think they know they still have it, being able to develop these young guys. But if they get that, I think if they get a good turnout from these young kids, dog, like to where it's they pay big dividends in their first year. Like a lot of these draft picks, even their first, even like their the free agents that they picked up. I think that's gonna play big time into how aggressive they are into next year's free agency. You know what I mean? Because that's going to, I think that they're either going to go hard on the guys that they have because they outperform their contracts because a lot of them are 1-year deals, or I think they're going to target these big time free agents because I think at that point you have 2 years left. He has to start going for it. You know what I mean? I'll give him like, not even give him this year to like be mediocre because I still want to see an improvement in this team because that's what's being preached. You know what I mean? So like, I don't care about winning 6-7 games or anything like that. Like we don't. I just want to see a better team, a better product on the field, a better running game. You know what I mean? A better running game, keeping the opponent to lesser points. You know what I mean? Making these like sometimes your team's young and they're still learning how to win. I get that. You know what I mean? You get that when you're watching a game. You'd be like, damn, you know what I mean? Guys just need to grow up. You know what I mean? They're gonna get those plays. You know what I mean? Because they just need more coaching. Like those type of things are acceptable. Like in their first year, because we have a lot of young guys. But as far as like, I don't want to see this fucking because everything that's being preached is that this is gonna be a good coach team. You know, they got a bunch of guys that are going to want to play football and all that shit. So that's what I want to see on the field, man. I want to see a good coach team, a team that's more disciplined, a team that we talk shit about so much about like our offensive coordinators last year. I mean, we got a little bit better when the dad and the son got the Turners got together, but that's why it makes me a little bit more kind of exciting too for Chip. You know what I mean? Because Chip and the addition of Genty. You know what I mean? Especially with a very a very accurate quarterback in Gino. You know what I mean? Like as far as like, I know I talk shit about Gino like, and that he's been short mediocre, but the thing that he I will say that in this offense he couldn't thrive just because there's a lot of shit that is kind of like tailor made for his game. I mean, those intermediate throws, we kind of roll out to the pocket, kind of like extend the pocket to one end and get the tight end on a little out route, just to extend the chains and shit like that. And then you have, to me, the one of the most special backs that's came out in a long time. So I think Jetty's gonna pay big dividends to this offense. I think, and that's what I want to see, bro. Like all I want to see is just improvement in the fucking team. Like, because last year was a shit show, man. Like there was a bunch of shit that we were like, I just would grab my head and laugh, bro. Like at a certain point, like towards later on in the season, bro, like I was just grabbing my head and literally laughing, bro, because shit was just like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
I've been saying fuck that shit. When we went on that 10-game losing streak, bro, I wasn't happy at all. I didn't like talking about my team like that. But see, that's why me and you, and Low too. I heard Low on show saying the same thing, but it was like, that's why we were so upset when in free agency, because there was a lot of good guys out there, man, that we could have picked up. And then now that we did, I'm kind of like adapting to what these guys could do because we got more information about them. But it's why we want to make this big time move now. You know what I mean? Because this guy's pissed off about his contract. I go, why do it now? You didn't do it. You didn't do it when you had all the money to do it. And then he probably was feeling the same way. But if it's not, if we didn't do it before with a big time position like that, and then you re-sign Kuntz for 1 year, why not? Why do it now? I agree that it'll be a big move. It'll be dominating front. We'll be one of the dominating fronts in the NFL. I'll tell you that. But
for sure,
I just don't see it, bro. I'm
not
lying about that county shit. I'm not lying about that. The Duke can make an impact for our team. So if it doesn't happen, then so be it. But if it does, pass rushers
I love that we got that scout.
Much fucking money, man.
I love that we got that head scout from fucking the Eagles, bro.
Yeah, now I'm on a budget, bro. Now I'm on a budget now because we're that way.
I mean, you've seen the talent that kind of like the Eagles will go out and get, you know what I mean, and go out and get it fucking even in the draft, you know what I mean, from when they went to go draft fucking Jalen Carter when nobody else wanted to take him, you know, like they get guys, you know what I mean? So it's like getting that head scout from over there, dog. And then especially what we did, kind of, I already like what we did in this first year, and then you add him kind of to the mix, bro. I think that's gonna be a good future, addition too, dog. Because you get him early, you get him right now. He's gonna be able to basically this whole year, he's going to be able to get this film and all of that shit, especially what he's already has in mind of guys that he might have wanted already drafted, kind of, was scouting. You know what I mean, in Philly. So it's like, I think this guy's gonna be good for us, man. I think this guy that's gonna be he's gonna end up paying big dividends too, like behind the scenes, like because he's gonna help out getting talent here.
Look, Gabe, if we want to rent the dude for a year, that can happen. I'll be cool with that, right? No matter if Kuntz is on the team or not. But we're not right now. We're not the team to make that leap. Usually when teams do that type guy will take them over the top, take them to a Super Bowl.
What are you talking about? Like you're talking about Hendrickson?
You know what I mean? What's up?
What are you talking about?
Trey, I'm talking about that Hendrickson.
Yeah. I mean,
I would be happy if we rent the dude for 1 year just for this season, and then let him go. Let him go get $100 million.
I think it's wishful thinking, but
we ain't
a
team like that. We're not a team like that right now.
Yeah, like I would want for it to happen, but like I'm saying, like I'm not gonna be banking on that. That's not something I would rather. Like the best thing, pretty much, like I think the best case scenario is all these guys ball out. You know what I mean? The guys that we have under contract ball out, and they somehow just play out of their mind. You know what I mean? And that's the best case scenario, to be honest. Like shit, like because if you can still have money and you're already balling out, and you start off the season hot, and you start getting eyes on you, and other teams maybe start, struggling early in the season, and then you get some disgruntled guys. Yeah, you get some disgruntled guys who might want to come out here. So it's like, that's the best thing, like I think right now, like, because right now you might overpay for like a Hendrickson, and you might give up more than you want for like a Hendrickson. But like, say you start off hot and you still have money available. I think that's the best case scenario. If you can just have the guys that you have right now ball out.
I'm seeing that a lot on shows. That will give up a third pick and Tyree Wilson. Fucking Cincinnati don't want Tyree Wilson. Look,
they don't want no Tyree.
They don't want no Tyree Wilson. They'll probably take a coach on just what he can do. Can you get a Trey Hendrickson or better? I don't know, but I like the Kuntz better. And then like I said, if you want to rent the dude for a year, cool. But the kid, just like what my opinion is, he's gonna get $30 million. That's what he wants. He wants that Crosby money.
I think he goes to like either stays in Cincinnati, or he goes to one of these teams like a team that still has a lot of money, which
that'd be a big mistake.
I know the Patriots. The Patriots, or like the fucking, or I can see him. Shit. Who knows, man? Some team fucking probably will try to hit a home run with him. I don't think we'll do it though. Like the way we've been kind of like not stingy, but like I would say more picky about the guys that we kind of went out and already got. Like I don't see that, like them making that type of splash for that, like right now.
In the AFC, bro, it matters with Cincinnati. If I was in the AFC and to get a guy like that with that production, I would get a team like Buffalo, or a team like Kansas City, or that'll be damaged, dude. I would hate that for them, but a team like that, a team like the Rams, that are gonna, they don't give a shit if they give up a first round pick, because it's gonna be in the 30s. You know what I mean? But I know the Bengals wouldn't do that. I go, Carolina calls me, the Titans call me, the Raiders call me. Let's go. But it's gonna be a top pick, bro. That dude's he's that good. I'll go third round in Tyreek. That ain't shit. That'll get you Donovan Clowney probably if he wasn't a free agent.
Nah, but I think
pass rushers are a lot of money, bro. Pass rushers are a lot of money, and dudes like that don't fall off fucking trees. They can't say that.
Like if those guys ain't gonna really, really put us over the top, like I'd rather see what we have right now, and then see what we need like after that. You know what I mean? Like because right now, as I think we're real young. I mean, I wouldn't mind like going to go trade maybe for like a Ramsey. You know, that's probably the only thing at this point right now. But I like honestly trading. I'd rather keep on to assets too. Like there might be a veteran corner out there that you could just probably bring in here just to help out the young guys if that's what you're willing to do. Like I'd just rather see what we have right now, and then really go fucking after it next year. Dog. Like not. And I'm not saying that, like, that's not like me saying give up on this year. I'm just saying, I think we're going to be, I think they've already kind of assembled a team that's going to be very competitive. Can they play out of their mind and you know, and surprise a lot of people? Hopefully, you know what I mean? But like, I'd rather see what we have at this point, and then with the money available, and I think the way we've set ourselves up with the 1-year contracts, I think we're going to have a clear picture of what exactly route we're going in. And shit, man, like I said, if hold on to this money, who knows? You start off, like I said, if these guys do play out of their mind and we start off hot, then you start being able to use that money in season. You know what I mean? Where you could probably get a rent a guy like Gravy was saying. You could probably rent a guy that's on a 1-year deal that you probably don't have to give up much for.
I don't think a team that's predicted to win 6.5 games is going to get a guy like
Trey. Challengers. Red Nation Calgary. What's up, Angel? My thing is like the whole maybe John Jones, Jay saying we're in win now mode. They're in being competitive mode.
There's nothing wrong with that. We weren't competitive in a lot of games, though. We weren't competitive in a lot of games. Though. Maybe
no. I think the competitive though is what gets you wins. Like competitive is what's going to get you wins. Like most of the time, like win now mentality is not always going to win. Though. Like it's about being competitive and learning how to win those competitive games. Learning how, because that's how good teams win games. Like this is the NFL, bro. There's too much parity in this league to where like especially with these teams even in our division, like being competitive compared to what we've been. That's a big step, bro. And then like especially that's what I'm saying. If they play out of their mind and they learn how to win those competitive games, especially early, that could take us a long way. Take us a long way. But it's like let's try to be competitive. You know what I mean? Like let's because that's exactly what we need to be first.
Yeah. So the showing, and this is what I said when we used to get in our little halftime calls and stuff. We were all pissed off, and sometimes we would win those games, and it wasn't competitive, bro. They were playing with us, bro. They were going one way. They were running up our ass. They were doing all kinds. They were playing with us in this game, bro. And I seen it, and we seen it, and it wasn't competitive at all. They slowed it down, and I dreaded every time we were on freaking offense, and I was like, "Oh shit, here we go."
Bro, because if you keep it competitive into the fourth quarter with some of these teams in our division, who knows, man? You make a play or two, that can make the difference in the game. You know what I mean? So it's like being competitive first, especially with this team, especially from where we're coming from. Like to expect to come from a team that was below, very, very, very below average, like bottom categories in defense and in offense, to like jumping straight to win now, like nah, bro, we have to get there first. You know what I mean? We have to be competitive before we start thinking about win now.
Yeah, I haven't heard what I didn't want to hear yet. Hey, we're gonna be young. There's gonna be rookies out there starting. You're not gonna hear that probably till after the OTAs, but once I start hearing that, then we're on the retooling game. I don't think it's gonna be a rebuild with Pete in there, but I think it's gonna be these guys are young. We're gonna see them in there. We see all these rookies in there. It's gonna be like that, and then the next year is gonna be their top year, where we have all this big money, like you're saying, Gabe. Let's go get these big time guys like Trey Hendrickson.
Yeah.
Somebody might rent them. Somebody might rent the dude this year to get him over the top and win a Super Bowl. And then next year they don't want to extend him, and then we might be in the same situation. But I'm not hearing Raiders connected to this guy. It's just a fantasy to people.
Yeah.
Let's go get this guy. I'm not hearing it. So when I start hearing it, hey, the Raiders are tied to this guy, you're probably going to see it from these big-time content creators, but I haven't seen it. It's just
I just think that they get a misconception of being competitive. Like, competitive, like, if you're competitive in 10 games, you can win those 10 games. Doesn't mean you have to lose those 10 games. Like, competitive just means you're in games to win them. You're in games to win them, dog, at the end. Like that, that's the thing, like that, and that's what separates them: being competitive and learning how to win those games. Because these guys are all young, so they're gonna have to get over that hurdle in learning how to win those games. So being competitive, that's why I always point to that first, bro. All these guys are young. We're fucking this is a young fucking football team. You know what I mean? Other than the quarterback, you know what I mean? It's like this is a young football team. So it's like they're like, if they can stay in these games. And especially if they get off early to where, they get off to a good start and get a good run at learning how to finish games quick, like shit. Who knows where this team can go? But it's being competitive is what's important, dog, because we haven't been. Last year we weren't in a lot of games. We weren't competitive in a lot of games until fucking, you know what I mean, later on and shit like that. Because in the beginning, we were getting fucking crushed by teams, dog. Like, it was embarrassing.
I don't know.
Offense couldn't move the ball. It was just crazy, man. But I think we're gonna be cool. I think that's all I'm saying, man. I think we're gonna be. I don't want to say that. That's why I say I don't want to say prediction, like even playoffs, anything like that. I just think we're gonna be an improved team.
Yeah, no, by leaps and bounds, bro. We're gonna be we're a way better team. Everyone that basically like are seeing the Raiders and everything that Pete Carroll's done, the trade for fucking Geno Smith changed everything and the whole dynamic of where everyone was gonna go. Remember, everyone was sitting there saying that we're gonna get fucking what was the name? McCarthy? Not McCarthy. Yeah, that was his name, right?
Which one?
No. Oh, Sam Darnold. We're going to get Sam Darnold. Everyone was saying that we were going to get Sam Darnold. Boom. That shit happened. Everything changed. And if you look at that one major trade, changed everything, bro. Changed freaking everything. So for me, bro, like this team has improved on so many different levels. We're sitting back, picking out the minor things that could actually like be the best thing for this team, bro. It's going to give a lot of people a shot to actually fulfill their dream inside fucking being for one, being an NFL player, 2, being for the Raiders, and then 3, being with a fucking good-ass coaching staff with like Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll is a fucking, you know what I mean, a legend, regardless of whatever. So moving forward, bro, all these little guys and whatever, if we get anything added, it's only going to be better for us. If they brought fucking Richard Sherman out of fucking retirement with his drunk ass, you know what I mean? We're going to be all right. Like, but I don't see that happening. But there's a lot of different types of dudes on this team that our team does not look the same, bro. It does not feel the same. It's not going to run the same. Geno Smith doesn't throw the ball like Aiden O'Connell. Fucking none of that shit. Look at them just practicing, bro. Everyone's seen it. People just don't know how to wrap their minds around this is actually being done the right way. It's actually being done the right way. So people are kind of just like, there's something we got to bitch about. There's nothing we got to bitch about. To be honest with you, it's just a few key players, and that's every single team is like that. So that's what makes it like. That's why the salary cap is the way it is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited, bro. I don't want to like. I hate the fact that they're already putting us in fourth place overall just because we don't have the fucking time together. That is the only reason that like most of these guys are saying that we're going to be fourth in the division, but it doesn't show that we're going to be right. But it's not going to show that we're going to be like a losing.
No, I think it's just all three of them made the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
So like automatically they're gonna put us fourth. So like, but I mean that all shit is just free shit, dog. Like a lot of people thought last year, you know what I mean, the fucking Broncos were gonna end dead last or something like that, or like there's certain teams that don't end dead last and they don't. It's just that's why I think that's where coaching is gonna come into a big coaching because and not just P dog because the offense is I think is gonna look way different to where like this anybody that played us last year especially in our division, like I understand what people say, oh like they owned us last year, but there's gonna be a totally different offense that all these defenses are going against. Totally different, bro. Like a totally different head coach with a different philosophy that that expand and a totally different fucking offensive coordinator with a different philosophy. You know what I mean? So it's like it's not going to be. I don't think it's going to be any easy to stop this offense for the Raiders. I think the Raiders offense is going to be very surprising to a lot of people. Like, because I think they're going to be. I think they're going to do a lot of stuff that I don't know, man. It's just they have a lot of gritty dudes, a lot of dudes that, and then just
Big Travis.
I don't know, man. I think that, and then I think our offensive line is going to play. I think that's going to be the most improved position too. Like obviously running back. I mean, because you go from fucking Zamir and all of them to fucking Genty. Obviously that, but like the offensive line though is going to be like, damn. You know what I mean? I think we're gonna be good at the offensive line, bro. I think one of these rookies is gonna break out.
Yeah, just with the scheme and just with the protections that Chip Kelly knows how to do, Look, as soon as Norv Turner got in there, as soon as his dad got in there and started showing his son, what's up, he needed that. So we got better, bro. Even this Sincere McCormick, you could tell by the way that it wasn't just Sincere McCormick was put in the right position, and then the dude, the Philbin guy, he's still there. And then plus with the way Chip Kelly protection, that's his main thing, bro. His main thing is protecting people and getting them in the right situations. These other guys, they were quarterback coaches and shit. Their thing is to work with the quarterbacks. It wasn't to set a game plan for everybody. Chip Kelly knows how to do that, and then we got that. So we got, and we need to do it game one, bro. We have to make an indention on this league game one. We can't say, we got to take a couple of games. I said this before. It takes 3 weeks to learn Chip Kelly's offense. Bullshit. You got to do that shit right off the bat. You're learning that shit now. That's what now's for, and preseason's for. Get all them kinks out the way. Game one, go to fucking New England and kick that ass. They come back home and establish the division right off the bat and get a win in the division. That's already 50 times better, bro. We went 3 games in our division game. That's 90% better than the record that we had already last year. That's 90% better. All we got to do is win a couple games.
Can't let these young dudes, like these young quarterbacks, like Bo Nix, like fucking even like the second round, like the second year guys, dog. Like he needs to prove that, like, hey, bro, they brought you back for a reason. You're now under, I think, a better offense than you've probably ever been in, under that kind of tailor-made under like to your type of game. So we're like, I think he needs to outplay these young type of quarterback like Drake Mays. Like, I understand that they're projected to be these guys or whatever, like, the future of the NFL quarterback, whatever. But he needs to show them, dog, like, okay, like I've been here, dog, like, he's been here. So I just think, like he can't go out there and he can't go out there game one and be like, you know what I mean, get outplayed by Drake. Like, I understand that they have a fucking upgraded offense or whatever too, but so do we. You know what I mean? And that's what I think. That's where we need to go prove a point in game one, dog. Like, because let's show that this running game is just gonna be different. Fuck all of that shit. Show how special. I think we need to come out of the gates. Like, even if he fucking doesn't. I think that's when we need to establish it from game one, dog. Like, I know that fucking that's the type of way he wants to play games too. Like, what's his name? The coach for the Vrabel. Vrabel just I think he's that type of gritty coach too. So he's gonna want to be that smash mouth type coach. So I think that's gonna be a crazy game early. It's gonna be a crazy
games are gonna be physical games right off the bat. Two physical ass coaches right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be.
But we gotta show. We gotta show like NT and the offensive line gotta show why.
We got the balls to fucking set the tone. Those first two games, that's gonna be it right there.
Holton needs to come in and set a tone, dog. Like, fucking Jackson Powers needs to come in and set a fucking tone. Like, if one of these rookies gets in there and cracks the starting lineup at guard, like, I think Caleb Rogers really has a chance. But I don't know, man. Like, if they need to come out game one and just show like this the offensive line especially is much improved, and if they're much improved, dog, it's just going to be that much easier for Genty to do what he's doing.
Yeah.
Mexican football fans go the hardest. Shout out. Question: Drake May is not impressed. Brady is not there anymore. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. I don't think, and especially the way Josh McDaniels is going to be calling that shit. I just want to beat him just because of that shit. I want someone to literally run off the fucking field and light his bitch ass up, straight up, like on some real shit. If Geno Smith were to fucking like kill the clock and throw that McDaniels head, bro, I would fucking.
I want Max Crosby to be after the game, go up to him and just like get a fine for fucking just like flip his ass off or say something stupid to his ass, like. Just go after the game and go find his ass. Like, after the game, and especially if they better win that game. Now, hopefully, they do that. Like, get a win and then just go up to him and be like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, I know that their offensive line didn't get too much better. So I know they picked up like 2 players, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not Patriots. I know the defense got better. I know we're going to be facing
fucking players. They're still working that money they got. They had a bunch of money too, like we did. They got a bunch of. They got better, bro. They got better. They're not gonna be. I don't think they're gonna be the last place team.
And then we got Monday night, dog. First fucking home game too.
That'd be dope. Big time in Raider Nation. That's where you set the tone to the whole NFL. Shut them motherfuckers up because they're coming in hot, dog. We got this and we got that. Even Raider fans are saying, fuck it. They got Hampton. They got Najee. Fuck them dudes. We got fucking the best running back in the drive, bro. Miles rushing ahead. We don't understand that. Oh, Mario Hampton's closer. No, he wasn't, bro. No, he wasn't. He didn't do half the shit that fucking Aston Genty did.
He wasn't close, bro. I would say, to be honest,
Boise State would have smashed North Carolina if they played against them. Smashed them.
Bro, I don't like, man, that's not, I don't even think they're even like in the same league, but I mean,
we got to.
We'll see.
We got to beat them here, and then we got to beat them over there too. We can
in
do
LA,
that.
Right after Thanksgiving, dog.
What's up?
And then fucking in Denver too. That's a Thursday night game. The one in Denver, that's gonna be a Thursday night game.
Yeah, Myra, but I'm still hurting a little bit. I'll be sitting down a lot over there, Myra, but I'll get up to hug you. I'll be sitting down a lot over there.
Because family's planning on going to Denver this year for a away game, so
yeah,
might be going to Mile High this year, dog. So who knows? Hey, Mike,
get up there, and get Michael. Yeah,
you're gonna have to smoke one for sure, Mike. If I go out there to Denver, man.
I got something to say to Mike.
But this Saturday's gonna be cool, man. Saturday's gonna be cool.
The schedule and all my opinion, Gabe, and the schedule, all of my opinion, and finally, they gave us a break. You know what I mean? Because the schedules before, bro, were this is like, to me, the easiest schedule we've had in a very long time, bro. I don't know what it is on stats, but I've heard other comments. I heard other content creators say it's like 20 or around 18 or something like that. But
I like it where we got the bye right in the middle of the year to get
yeah, that's
healthy.
good.
You know, I like that. I like that. You know, like we get some of those East Coast games out of the way early in the year to where it's not as cold. You know what I mean? So they're not cold weather games. You know what I mean? So like, and then I think I was watching Lewin thing earlier too, where I think he mentioned I think we have like 11 games indoor or something like that.
Yeah.
So I mean,
and cold weather cities and cold weather, and that last game with KC, it might be, it might be a situation where we might get the win, like take us over the top of the division. But every game in the AFC West, they're not slacking. Kansas City's good. If it's the last game and it's out of hand or whatever playoff wise, but they're not gonna. It's gonna be a game. They're gonna play. Everybody's gonna play that game unless they're way out number one seed already and shit like that. But
yeah, because like even Kansas City, when we play them at their house, I don't even think it's gonna be like I don't think it's like too late in the year where it's like not cold in Kansas City yet either.
Yeah.
I think we played it like in October or something like that, so it's not that cold yet in Kansas City.
I mean, it's not like game of the season.
But that's at home.
Yeah,
that's in Vegas, so like that's an indoor game. So it's like that's what I'm saying. Like I think we got a good schedule that way. I think our only cold game is probably going to be in Philly later on. I think that game's like in December or something like that. But I don't know, man. I like our schedule too. I like our schedule away home. There's a couple of times where we stay in the West Coast for a good while. There is a couple of games. I think early. I think we travel. We're West Coast, East Coast, West Coast, East Coast type shit. But I don't know, man. I like this. I like the way that they did our schedule. They didn't do us dirty this year. I think that's the one thing I would say. Like they didn't really do us dirty this year. Like, I mean, we have a tough division regardless. You know what I mean? It's like 3 teams made it to the playoffs. They're good. So I mean, that makes it tough in itself. But I don't know, man. I just like the way that they spread out the teams too. Like, you don't get all the good teams in a row to where like you could go on a fucking big time losing streak. Like you get some, it's like all mixed up. They're like all mixed up. Good team, then you have like a okay team, then a bad team or something like that. But we'll see. We'll see how that turns out. So I like the schedule for sure.
Mike Lopez said, Mike coming up with some good questions, man. Mike Lopez, thank you for that. What are your thoughts on our 2 hard-hitting bulls at both safety positions with Chin and Palomaro? I like it. I like the 2 safeties got to be that big. What we did in our secondary, we got big and fast, bro. Big and fast. And that's what you got to do. Because these dudes are covering tight ends that are running deep routes now. All these tight ends are running deep, and we couldn't cover that. Every tight end last year balled out on us, no matter what their name was. Kelsey didn't do shit anywhere else until he played the Raiders and got 100-yard games against them. And why did that happen? Poor safety play and our linebacker play. That's what it was. Let the middle of the field open all the time. And I don't think that's going to happen this year.
Hopefully Chin and Palomalo can be they are bigger guys. Hopefully they are able to stay in front and, just be a little bit more effective. Be a little bit more effective against the tight ends, though, because that is a category where we struggle a lot, dog. Like, and for years we've struggled, against opposing tight ends. But bro, it's just right now. I am excited though about this year, though. Like no matter what, like I don't care really how it turns out. Just knowing that, I think that. With having Tom Brady there and having, Mark and having like the new GM, I think they're going to be like patient this time, bro. Like I think they're going to let this regime play out for minimum. I think they're going to at least let them play out their stay, like what their plan to stay is. You know what I mean? Because I don't see them running Pete Carroll out. I just don't see them running Pete Carroll out. So it's like I see him staying as long as hope like. If he stays these 3 years, dog, I have confidence in that. We will get on the right track and we'll start a foundation to like that for whatever coach is, set to be the next guy or whatever like that, is going to be, I think, like set with a good foundation. He's going to be left with a good foundation. You know what I mean? Of players.
What's up with it, people? I hope he does. I hope he gets close to Jacob's record, man. But I'm not. The expectations from Raider Nation about Genty is that he has to do this, and it'll be great if he does that, bro. But we don't know what Chip Kelly's gonna do with them, man. You might throw the ball to him a lot. You might use him. He's gonna run the football, but we gotta see, man. But I'm expecting good things from him.
They never know. You might fucking switch it up and use Mostert a lot, in the beginning, So who knows?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
There's gonna be a lot of shit, man. I gotta take off, bro. I gotta take care of some stuff for a family member real quick. I appreciate you guys. Man, Saturday, man. If you guys don't know, man, Bakersfield Raider Nation Summer Kickoff is gonna be on, man. We will be live through the whole event. We're gonna have everything set up. We're gonna have different people. I know there's a lot of different content creators gonna be out there. We will be live from there, bro. So y'all see us. If you guys are in the chat, you guys are gonna go, man. Come up to us, come holler at us. We did a live from Raider Nation Explosion, and it was a little different, but this time is gonna be a lot better. We will be set up pretty nicely and stuff. So you'll see me, Gabe, Gravy. I don't know. I from what I heard, Joe Morley's gonna be out there. 805. Who else is gonna be out there, Gravy? I know he's talked to a few people as well.
Lunatic's gonna be out there.
I mean, a lot of
Loon's gonna be out there. Iron Lily, 424 for 24th Street, Bakersfield, California. There it is, right there.
That's the address.
Oh my God, you guys are still doing this?
Oh, motherfucker.
That's your sister.
Yeah, it's just But yeah, man, I'm gonna get out. I know the guys probably gonna stay a little bit longer and stuff like that, man, because I got to get up early, man. But yeah, we're gonna be excited. So, man, hit subscribe on Gabe's channel, Gravy's channel, this channel. We will be live from the Raider Nation Summer Kickoff, bro. So you guys come through, man. It's gonna be great. You guys have the good rest of your show. Get with me tomorrow. I'll get with you guys tomorrow, and we'll just let you guys do your thing.
Don't stay out too long.
Yeah, okay.
Gabe
All right, man. You guys have a good night.
Gabe got to manage two dogs trying to hump each other, and then I got.
For real.
Oh, he's trying to make some money right now, bro. Like, I gotta go sleep.
He's trying to make some babies. He's over there making some babies.
Lighter Shade will be performing too. Jeremy Chin's gonna be there. DJ Steph and DJ Echo. They're having a party
I
afterwards.
seen them in Fresno, man. When I was young, when I wasn't young, but I seen them in Fresno where they were popping.
I got a story about them, but I'll tell you guys later. It's crazy. They were staying at they were staying at La Quinta Inn, and my homegirl my homegirl used to run that motherfucker. She was a manager there. So we had a suite there because we used to go cruising and shit like that. So we had the suite there, and we were right next to him. And I pulled up. It was a long, crazy story.
Tulare, remember the La Quinta on Tulare right there by the IHOP? What was that?
Yeah.
What was the name of that bar that was right next to it? They tore down already. Remember that club that was right there?
Bourbon Street.
Nah, it was a different thing.
It was Bourbon Street. It was Bourbon Street.
But it was, but they were there, and I kicked it with them and shit.
New Orleans, New Orleans.
Yeah, but shit. But yeah, man. Shit. I'm gonna get out of here, man. Stick around with the guys, man, and they'll talk a little bit more about some ball stuff like that. Like I said, we'll be live on Saturday, man. It's gonna be fucking pumped. I haven't seen these guys together in a fucking while, so it's gonna be pretty good, man.
We're gonna go pump you. We're gonna come back and talk all about it on Sunday, bro. We're gonna take a bunch of pictures.
Yes, sir. You're gonna have to
do all the work and put them all in and show pictures and videos and whatever.
Yeah, we're gonna do all that shit, man. All right, guys. We'll see you guys in a little bit, man. You guys take it easy. Have a good week. We'll see you guys Saturday.
I'll talk to you tomorrow, man. See you tomorrow.
Right,
remember about that 11 o'clock stuff I was talking to you about?
Yeah. I gotta take care of something. So get with me after you're done.
Got you.
All right, for sure. Later.
Hey Travis, we was told to hit there way earlier, so we'll be there early, bro. We're having a booth there. We're having a booth right there, a get up right there inside. I guess inside the venue, and we're gonna I have all the itinerary, and he said to be there at a certain time. So I don't want to say when because I don't want people rolling up trying to get in there early. But but for the content creators and the vendors and all that, it's a certain time before that. So get your tickets, man. You got to get your tickets. They're gonna be standing in line. Get your tickets online. It's better. Oh, okay. 805 staying at the La Quinta.
They're staying out
Going
there.
to Clarion Hotel next door to the event. Oh, okay. I know where that's
at.
at.
It's only really like a 2-hour drive for me. So like, I'm rolling back home.
You're gonna go back home right after? Yeah. They're gonna have a. You ain't gonna stay for the glow party, bro. The rave right after, bro. They're gonna have the rave right after.
Now I'm gonna stay for a good while, but like, even if I leave 9, 10 o'clock, whatever, like, it's still. I mean, get home by midnight, I'm still cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We're gonna try to check that out. 805. I gotta
that's traffic. That's everything at that time. So
there's mad traffic in Bakersfield after that event. There's a lot of people there, man.
No, what I mean is like later on at night, like say like I leave like 10, 11 o'clock. It's less traffic on the way back home.
Yeah, it's not that bad from Bakersfield to Fresno. It's just 99 straight up. We'll be there quick. We'll get home quick because we're going the other way from you.
Yeah, you're 2 hours away that way. I'm 2 hours away this way.
Yeah, right there, Bakersfield, right there in the middle of LA.
The middle.
It's a cool drive. Me and Lo be bullshitting all the way up there. I'll be bitching about his driving, and then he get tired of me and play the music all loud and shit. Probably.
Will you be playing Kid Frost?
I don't know, man. But me and Lo got way different music vibes, bro. So I don't know what he plays. He just gets a mix in there. Yeah. We have different vibes. I ain't gonna say what he likes, bro. Sometimes I ain't with it. I go, man, play some of this shit right here. You going back to Fresno, Travis? You don't live in Fresno, do you? You better not live in Fresno and not hook me up, bro. Because I thought you lived somewhere else.
I'm going to be.
You're heading back to Fresno. Then we'll hook up. You staying up there. We'll go eat breakfast or something, man, Sunday or whatever. I'm down for that. I live right here. If you know the Tower District, man, I live right here, man. A bunch of the good little restaurants and shit there.
Oh, Tommy. Is it a home run?
Well, they got the game right now. The game over. That's what.
Damn. The Dodgers are winning 15. The Dodgers are winning 15-2 right now, dog, against the A's. Damn, Low should have been here. Because on 2 days ago, when the A's beat him in the first game, they beat him 11-1, right? He's like, ouch. We put the score in the fucking group chat. And he's like, ouch.
Yeah, I've seen it in the chat.
Yeah, right. And then the last 2 days, we've been killing the A's. It's like, I'm gonna put ouch. I'm gonna put double ouch, dog. Damn.
Let's go, Travis. It ain't like that no more. I know what you think about the tower, but it ain't like that no more. It used to be like that. But hey, I came here for the homes, bro. I don't dig that vibe like they do on certain nights, but when it's a cool night, like a weekend, everybody's out there.
But it's gonna be cool though, man, because it's not gonna be hot. So like all these guys wore like. I know, like, if you guys were there at the event last year, I know, shit, it was hot last year. It was like about 100 degrees, 100 some. This year it's supposed to be only 80. Shit, barely 80 degrees. So, and that's in the daytime. Nighttime is supposed to drop down, a little bit down into like the 60s and shit like that. So, it's gonna be a cool little night, you know what I mean, in Bakersfield. So it's not gonna be too hot, not gonna be too cold either. You know what I mean, at nighttime. So it's gonna be a cool day, man. You need cool little chill, and it's gonna be indoors too. But if you want to go chill outside too, like, shit, you never know.
Oh, you're going to Bass Lake, cool. That's a good, great spot, Travis. Go Pines. You're gonna kick it at the Pines. That's good, bro. What a Pines Resort over there, good. I like that. I like Bass Lake. I love Bass Lake. You'll be up in the mountains. It'll be nice weather over there too. All week up here in the valley. When you're going up there to the mountains, but it's gonna be nice over there. All in all, it's not gonna be miserable because about this time it's like 90. No, it was nice today. here in Fresno.
It was nice today. It was nice over here too. Nice fucking shit. It barely got to 80 degrees over here too, so it was nice today.
Yeah, it was like that over here. I think it got about 80.
Right now it's cool as fuck right now too. It's like shit like in the 60s. It's cool as fuck right now.
I've been sleeping just like a little sheet on me, just chilling with the windows open, maybe the fan on low, just all day, bro. Because man, in a little while we start popping that AC on in Fresno. You can't live over here without using your AC over here, bro.
It's okay.
That gets 100 and fucking deep over here.
Nah, but yeah, man, shit. I don't know, man. We're just gonna be chilling though. We are gonna do. I know Lo said we're gonna do the podcast, you know, for a cool minute too over there. So, shit, anybody who's out there, man, just go over there and say what's up. Say what's up.
Make sure you guys come up. If you're going to this, make sure you go hit us up. So we're gonna.
Hey man, I like Christian Bale as Al Davis. The Nicolas Cage one, I like Nicolas Cage, but like, I don't know. I mean, I think I seen like a picture too where like they kind of make him look like John Madden, but I mean, I guess a young John Madden. Maybe they could have picked somebody else that may look more like him, but I mean, Nicolas Cage, fuck it, you know what I mean? But I do like Christian Bale as Al, you know what I mean? Especially in that picture that they have of him, like he looks like a young Al, sure. So, but yeah, man, it's gonna be pretty cool.
Act like Al Davis.
I mean, Christian Bale is a pretty fucking good actor, so I have faith in that fool being able to knock that out.
Nicolas Cage, he might be a good John Madden.
We'll see. Boom. All right, because the movie is about him. The movie is the biopic about John Madden, so it's gonna be of like Nicolas Cage in that movie. You know what I mean? Because Nicolas Cage it's about him basically. It's about Madden. It's the Madden movie basically. So,
I wonder what situation about John Madden. You know, in his 9 years he was coaching. I wonder if it's like during the years of.
They're gonna go through a lot of it because I heard that it's gonna be a lot of his broadcasting too. Like they're gonna put broadcasting.
So it's gonna be like all of it. All right.
Yeah.
Nah, man, Nicolas Cage. I think Cage would be a dope job. We gotta find out.
He's a certain type of actor. I don't get him as like being able to transform into another person, like a real person type actor. Like I get him like as one of those, you know, like he's cool and fucking, you know, Gone in 60 Seconds and Con Air and all that shit, those type of movies. But like that's the only thing. I hope he could pull it off.
I think Nicolas Cage's best movie I ever seen was Leaving Las Vegas, bro. That's the best Nicolas Cage movie ever that I've ever seen.
I don't really like serious acting skills. I don't like see Nicolas Cage as one of those serious acting skills. That's the only reason. Like he's a cool actor. I mean, for his movies are cool, like because it's their action. You know what I mean? They have some shit to them, whatever. But man, I don't know. Hopefully.
They Scott and Angel said it's about the video game.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be about everything. Like they're gonna probably start off with him because Al Davis is in the movie, so they're gonna start off with that story. Probably him coaching, going into broadcasting, and then developing in the game.
So they had to get like a real actor that could do that change over because they just said the documentary of Madden said he didn't like doing it. And then he ended up liking the commentating part of it. He brought a new game to that. He brought a new feel and game to it with this boom and having the fucking, you know, writing the plays on the TV and all that shit. He made that up, bro. He did that on his own.
Hopefully, man. Hopefully he does Madden some justice. Hopefully, man.
Well, Travis, hey man, you see us up there, bro. I know you will. I know you're gonna say what's up. We got you on last time when you was in Madera, I think. I think we had a little show with you over there. We got that, man. When we can pump that up. We're going to try to get like a whole thing that we did, put it in one little reel, will show the experience we had with everybody. That's what we want to do. Me and Lo had talked about it. And we said, you know, we don't really have a lot of documentation of the times that me, Gabe, and Lo seen each other. we get all into the moment. We don't take pictures. We don't take videos. We don't do none of that shit. We just go there and just chill. And now we made it a point.
And then
we
after
got
the
no
fact
pictures of us chilling.
Took a picture of that. Like after the fact, like damn, I should have took a picture of that. But then again, too, I'm like, sometimes, like when you have your phone out and shit like that, you miss most of the shit. You miss too much.
Just remember it.
I mean?
We remember it. I got great connections with a lot of people, man. When I met Myra, Chris. I take no pictures with Protected Shield or Turf or all them dudes that I met. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna take a picture with all them guys.
But like even at Raider games, like during the Raider games, like I'll film like before the game when they're like warming up or something like that, like getting ready, throwing some passes or something like that. But like once the game starts, I ain't pulling out my phone and like having to look at the little ass phone instead of the fucking game. You know what I mean? Like I can't do that shit,
Yeah, we get into the moment, but we definitely, all of us are approachable, and all of us are gonna be down. So all you gotta do is take a little whiff up into the air, bro, and you'll find Raider Nation Live fucking tent right there. All you gotta do is follow the smoke, bro. You find Gabe. Mm-hmm. I don't think he's gonna have that with them, but D Menace, man. I hope D Menace goes too. He said he might. I reached out to D Menace, and D Menace is a hell of a good person to meet. And I hope, man, just come up to the Raider Nation Live booth and see what's up. We're gonna be on. One of us is gonna be. I'm gonna be sitting down a lot because I really can't walk around. But as soon as I hear that lighter shade of brown start bumping, I'm gonna be front and center up there, man. Start shaking it. Oh yeah, man. I ain't capping on though. I ain't capping for real, bro. I'm gonna be entertained over there with them guys. I tried to stay last time, and the tens of thousands of people that went over there to get autographs from guys that we don't even have. Well, we had Jacoby. We seen Jacoby there, right? So Jacoby was there. DJ Turner was there. Who was the other one? Diablo was there, yeah. And everybody bum rushed them on the stage, so you really couldn't have a show until late. We had to get back already. So, and it was super hot there. They had no water. Remember, we were. But Lorenzo said they're gonna have plenty of water, plenty of food, plenty of entertainment. And it was a great experience last time, so we're gonna be there this time. But the Raider Nation Live booth will be holding it down. So we're gonna have a lot of other content creators over there that we're gonna enjoy meeting. So approach us, man. Just say, hey, what's up? Just say who you are, and we'll say, hey, man, All Eyes or whatever. If he goes, we'll say, hey, what's up? All Eyes lives in my town, and I haven't met him. So, so I get to see whatever. He does his own shit. He's a young man. He does his own stuff. Never said, hey, let's go chill, All Eyes, but. I know he's down. So that's what I want to talk about, Gabe. We're not making no predictions just yet. We're not making any, unless you want to, unless what you see. But I'm not doing that right now. I'm not saying. I'm hearing guys say 12 games won. I'm like, wow. How could you say
I'll just
that?
say over under 6.5. Could be 7. I'm looking at like that type of number. Like I'm thinking around that 6, 7, 8 type of number. I think that's what we're looking at. But I think I would probably bet right now if they told me bet 100 on
take the over. Take the over.
They gave me a 6. If they gave me $100 right now just to be like, hey, bet this. You have this, but you have to bet it on an over or under of 6.5 for the Raiders. I'll bet the over.
I'm just so stuck on our division, bro. I just want to get wins in our division. That's it. That's what I'm. That's more important to me right now.
I just think we have the ability to win 7 games, at least 7 games.
Mm-hmm. I ain't at
so 6.5 is the number right now. I think we have the ability to win 7 games at least.
I haven't got my mind wrapped around the total schedule. Yeah, I'm not over there looking at games that, we can win this one, we can win. Because there's teams in there that were shit last year that, look at what Washington did. Look at this and that. We don't know. Dallas is a win because what they did, we don't know. We don't know about that Dallas game. It's gonna be a big time game. Whoever steps up, it's at home. We got to win at home too. And I want us to be undefeated at home. You know what I mean? We do that, and we got 9 games at home, bro. We never had that. When's the last time we had 9 games at home? So we take over that stadium and we control that mission. We got 9 games won, bro. That's playoff potential right there.
Because I'm making money, dog, in fucking that stadium.
Yeah.
Fucking.
They're gonna go over there and watch. You're gonna go over there and watch Kendrick over there, bro. See, look at all that money out Davis gonna be making off that shit.
For real. That for real. That the Kendrick concert that I'm going to on the 31st. That's at Raider Stadium. That's at Allegiant.
He gonna pack that house up probably bigger than the Raider game.
And then, because I got those tickets for next week too. Today, they hooked me up with those tickets. So that's gonna be at SoFi.
You packing that stadium up too.
Fucking stadiums are making money, dog. But
it's gonna be fucking next week. It's next week, Gabe, in LA.
Yeah, and LA is next week.
Damn.
Next Wednesday, Thursday. No, next Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. But supposedly there's rumors that he might add a 4th show, so it might be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
He gonna be making a grip.
A grip.
So lucky game, man. You want to tell that story, bro? Tell that story on how to. I'm gonna go get something real quick. Tell the story I'll be right back.
How I got the tickets?
How you got the tickets? I'll be right back right after that.
Oh, today, well, the Vegas ones, I bought those because me and the whole family is going to that one. So we're all going to that we're all going to Vegas on the 31st. It's a bunch of us. We're going to the concert and we're gonna make it a weekend out there. Shit, a little family trip. But today, man, I was just in my car dropping off my son, and they were like on the radio saying they were giving away tickets. I fucking called. They answered. They fucking did a little fucking quick little charades type game, and I fucking won the game, and they gave me some fucking tickets. They gave me 2 tickets for next week's fucking concert, dog, for the Kendrick concert, Kendrick and SZA concert. So I'll be at both. I'll be at both. I'll be at both concerts. Hopefully fucking in LA. Let's see, since it is a city, you know what I mean. It is his hometown. Let's see if he brings anybody out. Because I am expecting him to bring out some people in fucking LA for sure, dog. Like, he's gonna bring out some special guests. So yeah, man. So it's cool because those tickets are fucking expensive as fuck. So it's like, damn, I could even fucking sell those motherfuckers, dog. This shit, because where they gave me the tickets, those tickets are going for like $800. Like right now, they're going for $800 on fucking Ticketmaster, dog. Each fucking gave me 2 of them. I could fucking slang those motherfuckers right now, quick, but be like, nah, I'm gonna go for sure, dog. I'm gonna be there next week.
You gotta go see Kendrick twice in 1 month, bro. That's dope.
Fuck it.
That's dope.
I got the first one cheap too, dog. The first one's cheap too because for some reason I had that fucking I had ended up because like there was like a year ago where like I forgot who did something to where like only people with Cash App cards can get them, right? They were able to buy the pre tickets before anybody else if you had a Cash App card and it was linked to a bank account. You have to link that Cash App card to a bank account. So I had opened that card up but never used it. And then when Kendrick announced his fucking his concert, he was like, oh, he did the same thing to where like a day before anybody else could buy the tickets, only people with those cards could. So I was able to get those tickets for pretty like at fucking value level, basically, like the value what they were selling them at, basically at the stadium, not no resale.
Man, look at Angel. Look at this. He said, "Slang buy a pound of weed. You don't need that."
Nah, I don't need no weed, dog. I got weed. I don't need no more
You
weed.
go to that shit. You go to that shit. That might be
I'm
the.
going to that shit, dog. And then I like going out there too. Like I said, I can stop on fucking one of those days to get my chicken too, dog. She's like, I'll be right there in the neighborhood. Go get a bucket of chicken. You know,
Right
chill out
before
there.
I go eat, right before I go. Shit.
Or before I go, I'll go to that new spot right there, fucking Crenshaw right there. The new spot is called Marathon Burger, dog. I heard the burgers there are fucking bomb as fuck. I want to try it. So I guess Nipsey Hussle's brother opened it up, Black Sam.
Oh
He
yeah,
opened it
seeing him working in a restaurant. That's a Nipsey thing. Then that burger place, huh?
Yeah, it's a marathon. It's called Marathon Burger. So
I figured
it's
that.
brand new, but I heard it's like it's right now it's rated like the best burger in LA. So I'll go try that shit out too.
They got a Nipsey burger there.
Yeah, it's the Marathon Burger.
Marathon burger. We have to go there, man. We try it out over there. We'll get the chicken, and then we'll make another bet. And I say I'll make a bet for Marathon Burger. See what they taste like.
After the game, we could go to Marathon Burger.
They'll be packed up over there. I don't know, man. I bet you on the weekends, bro. It's probably deep over there.
I think Marathon Burger's on Melrose, maybe. But it's right there. It's not too far.
Oh yeah, I know it's freaking crowded. Tell you that.
Yeah,
the LA. The thing about the Chargers game, though. I mean, Gabe, it's gonna be decent weather, bro. They're gonna be, I see what they're gonna be all crazy. It's gonna be like LA weather. It's not gonna be super cold. It's not gonna be like that.
Wait, LA in November 30th?
Yeah.
LA November 30th. It's not that bad actually, because the summer goes late into the year, dog. To where like sometimes those days are still a little warm. They're like still like in the 80s, like in November, dog. Like last year, fucking Thanksgiving was still warm.
Over here it was warm too.
So it's like
I was in San Francisco last day. I spent Thanksgiving in San Francisco last year.
Shit, at the Vegas show, we're sitting in the 300 section. I think it's 304. I think it's 304 row 4 and then row 5. I got 4 tickets, so it's like 2 of them right here and then 2 of them right behind them.
You going to that too, Loon? Shoot, you got bang. You got bang. You going to see? Is SZA going with it? SZA going with it too? Is she be there too?
It's both of their concerts, so it's like it's crazy how they're doing this concert too. It's not like one person going out there and doing their whole set, and then the next person going out there and then doing their whole set, and then it's like just Kendrick's the closer. No, it's like Kendrick will go out there and do 4 songs, then like SZA go out there and do like a couple songs, and then they'll keep like transitioning. They go back and forth.
And then they got a song together.
Yeah, and then they have a couple songs together, so like they perform all those together. So it's pretty cool.
They said he's gonna be in a hot box. They're gonna hot box that stadium now, bro. That day.
Bro, it's like 50 fucking songs they play between both of them. It's 50 songs. I think it's a 50 song track list. The concert.
That's gonna be dope. I bet you that, man. You so lucky, Gabe. You lucky. Just get on a radio station and say what's up, shoot.
For real, dog. Like that's the second time I
never did that, dude. I tried a bunch of times when I was a young cat, and I never did that shit.
I think it was last year or the year before that where I won the same radio station too, Power 106. They fucking they gave away fucking tickets to like Universal Studios when they opened up that fucking Mario Land or whatever.
Yeah, you won that.
Like they have a Mario Land, and they gave me 4 tickets to that shit.
You had a blast over there, huh?
Fuck yeah, we got there, so they were free.
I
got there, so it was free, right? So I was like, they're free regular tickets. So I was like, hey, now we didn't pay for no tickets. And I took my son, and then one of the homies went and he took his son. So we just bought the fucking the front of the line passes. They were like $150 each, but I was like, fuck it, dog. Like we literally yeah, but with free tickets plus that, like that shit was worth it, dog. Like, cause we were like walking by people that day, like just like a grip of people. Like we would just walk straight to the front of the line. It was like a grip of lines, dog. Like an hour and a half. I didn't give a fuck. I was just laughing.
Like, you know what? I did win one time. I won one time on a radio. We had to go over there. You had to go over there to do something real quick. And I was right by there. I got it, and I won some Rodney O. Joe Cooley tickets, bro, when I was young. Rodney O. Joe Cooley came, and I seen them. I remember that. Rodney O.
Now that I won twice, dog, I'm gonna fucking keep trying. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna listen to that shit every morning, try to win. Fuck it, might as well.
I'm gonna get a lotto ticket, homeboy. I'm gonna give me some lotto, man. That's just a little money right now.
That shit works. Shit. Kendrick tickets, dog, that shit was crazy.
A lunatic going to the game. A lunatic going to the concert.
He's going to the concert in Vegas.
Is he?
Yeah, he said earlier he said he was going to the concert in Vegas. He'll be there.
That YouTube money must be dope, bro. Shoot, I want to get some of that.
No, it's that TikTok money, dog.
Oh, that TikTok money he's getting. He's on all of them, bro.
The ticket to talk, man.
He ain't taking his homie, bro. He taking that.
We need to fucking start promoting on TikTok,
dog. Bro. I'm telling you, bro. If I see Loon over there, I'm gonna have to fucking stand in line to fucking talk to him or something, bro. You know what I mean? They ought to just put on the thing, the Red Nation, whatever it is, the startup thing. They ought to put. He should be on the front. You get to meet Lunatic Raider on there. Dude. Him going like this. Just chilling like that, lunatic like this on the thing right there. They should just be doing a special guest lunatic. Go out there. him and his little puppet, him and Stan, bro. Go out there on stage and say what's up.
Nah, but it's gonna be cool, man. This Saturday is gonna be cool though. Like it's just like get to see everybody. Raider fucking event, you know what I mean? Get to see people that you haven't seen in a while. You only really get to see these people, you know, during Raider games, you know what I mean? That's why I love this part of the season, dog. Like this is becoming my best. Like, this is becoming like the best part of the fucking year now, dog. From these events when these events start to like, fuck, dog, till January basically. You know what I mean? So like from right now to like January, dog. So it's like this is like it's Raider time already, dog. Like events are happening almost every like couple weeks. You know what I mean? And then, training camp starts. Then fucking preseason starts. Then fucking,
it's coming, bro.
Like, right around the corner, dog. The season's here, So it's like a bunch of games are already planned for. So it's like you got to start planning fucking for, like, it's just crazy, bro. Like, you start going to different cities and, you start just like, fuck, man. It's like being a Raider fan, it's just the shit, man. It's the shit. That's why I wouldn't trade it for anything. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world, bro.
I was telling you that's gonna be my 1 year, like a couple of dates. The 17th we played Dallas, that Monday night game, and the 14th is my 1 year from getting the transplant, and that's like a big thing in that community.
Lou, I'll be there for the home opener for sure, though. Monday night, I'll be there for that one. Man. And then most likely the games that I'm going to are going to be that one, that game, and both Charger games, because the home opener is I mean anybody that would have been the home opener I would have gonna probably go. So it turns out that it's gonna be the Chargers. So but then again too, like I'm going to go see them over here in LA too, because every year I go to the LA game. So probably gonna watch the Chargers twice this year. Gonna go to Denver to watch. Probably most likely going to go to Denver to watch them play the Broncos in Denver, be at a mile high, you know what I mean? So, and then, you know what I mean? And then I'm going to go to one of the homies wants to go to the Bears game in Vegas, and then the Cowboys game. Because a lot of people want to go to that game too. So, like, and then Gravy, I know you want to. So
the Canelo fight is over there? Is before the Dallas game?
The Canelo fight's right before the home opener.
Oh, because
the game is the fight's on Saturday and then the game is on Monday. So there's not going to be a game on Sunday. It's not like one day after another, but that whole weekend's going to be crowded. That weekend's going to be crowded like a motherfucker.
You better lock your shit up now, then, huh?
Yeah, that weekend's gonna be crowded. It's the Canelo fight that weekend and that, so it's like.
So do what you got to do, man, to get over there. You guys gonna see us.
The reason why though is because I think
you get everything.
That's the reason why I think they planned that game for Monday night, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, the fight's supposed to be at Allegiant.
Really?
The fight's supposed to be at Allegiant on Saturday.
I heard Loan too that they got UNLV playing that day too. Saturday. They play on Saturday,
sure?
So they're gonna.
Because supposedly that fight was supposed to be at Allegiant.
I don't know what that fight is. I think
the Cowboy Stadium. Oh, okay. That's not bad though. Cowboy Stadium.
The Cowboy moved it to the Cowboy Stadium.
See, that's bad. That's dumb. Fucking, what's his name's dumb for that. Fucking Mark. I would have been like, hey, I'm sorry, you guys. And you guys gotta schedule your away game for this week, bro. Fuck that.
What?
Like they gotta fucking do the fucking they have to schedule their away game that week, UNLV.
What they could try now they gotta do is do the turfs. They gotta do they do that shit overnight. Nah, they couldn't do the fight, then that's a whole different
fight. They could do the fight, and then on Monday night they could do the game, because the grass field is outside anyway.
Yeah.
During the fight, the grass field will be outside
But a concert, a college game, and then then say like it wasn't on Monday. It was on Sunday game. That'll be tough as fuck.
Luna's saying the fight is at Allegiant Friday night, because UNLV is playing Saturday. I gotta look into all of this shit, because I haven't really been looking into any of that stuff. So,
well, I
kind of want to go to that fight. I kind of want to go to that fucking fight too, dog. Like I might put some money up for that fight too.
I got Crawford, bro. I got Crawford beating his ass.
I don't really care who wins, because I like both of those fighters, but I just want to see a good fucking fight, and I would want to be at that fight because it's gonna be a big event.
I don't see
I
a
like Canelo.
fight like
I
that.
think Canelo,
Dallas, bro.
I just think Canelo's too big for him, though. I think at the end of the day, it's probably gonna be Canelo. Probably gonna be a little too big for him.
Yeah, but shit, I would love to be doing that, man. I'd love to be on that little crew that fucking works at the Allegiant that does all that to move shit around like that. Oh man, you be making paid. You be working all night. That'd be dope to do. Nah, I don't know if I can do that now, but that'll be a good little job though. Doing that, you be hustling doing that. You probably got about hundreds of them dudes doing that shit.
Well, yeah. Shit,
but I thought it would be dope too. I always wanted to do this was that going to a Fresno State played UNLV, in Vegas, and then go to and stay there and go to a Raider game right after that. That'll be dope for me if I could plan that out. I got to check that out when Fresno State schedule comes out, because that'll be good to see. Then back in their crap mouth stadium. I think it's dope when UNLV ain't playing at Allegiant. That looks nice over there. But those are the games I'm trying to hit. It's back to back for me, kind of. There's a week in between, but I'm thinking of that home opener too, man. But I told the wifey, and all the kids want to go to. I was telling you, the whole family wants to go to that. Man, my boys want to go. My daughters want to go. Yeah, Cowboys game. My wifey. So it's gonna be a big thing for her. So we'll kick it. That's no problem, man. And then I'll just go by myself to the Charger game 2 weeks later. But that's gonna be dope, man. I'm gonna have a good time. I'll be a year in. I'll be moving around better, Gabe. I'll be ready to go.
Ready to go.
Yeah.
Nah, but hey, man.
Yeah, we're getting ready to call it. We go 30 minutes after. We're 2 hours in, folks. I want to thank everybody that's in the chat that came up and kicked it with us. We were close to 50 people up in here when we was going. I think the Hendricks I think that topic right there really blew. Everybody was concerned with that, but you guys heard what I feel about it. Gabe's with it. I'm cool with it, but I give Coots a chance, bro. And I know he's better than Coots, but I give Coots a chance. We bitched about this guy staying, so let's go. Let's see what you can do. Maybe Coots will be an asset. He's young. If he blows up, man, we're gonna take all back. Well, fuck Hendrickson. You know what I mean? That's what I want people to say. Let's go, Coots.
That'd be nice. That would be nice.
What y'all got, Canelo or Crawford? I got Crawford on that one. I don't care.
I got Canelo.
I never got. I won so much money on when Mayweather beat his ass. I won a grip of money, bro. But yeah, man, everybody that's in the chat that was with us, man, we want to thank you very much. Hey, if you guys don't know, you're gonna know that each of us have our own channels. Raider Gay 420 on his channel, my channel, Coach Gravy, and there's also What Up Low. All of us, all three of us are it's powered by Raider Nation Live. All three of us are connected to that. So it's up to all three of them. Look us up and look up Raider Nation Live. But hey, there's nothing else to do. Tell people like this live. Hit the notifications when we're on. We're usually on Wednesdays and Sundays for right now, but when the season comes, stuff starts popping, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get into a little bit more. Gabe does his own shows too. Wake and Bake show. The
Smoke Out Hour.
It's gonna start coming out again when Gabe gets more time and stuff. Yeah, we're busy, man. It's very hard for us to get together all at once because we're busy. I don't do shit. I'm the oldest of the crew, and I just stay at home, all messed up and disabled and shit. So, but I'm better. But I enjoy it being with all my boys, man. It's a blessing that all that. But I want you guys to have a wonderful evening. I hope you guys get to Bakersfield on Saturday, man. It's gonna be a popping event. Say what's up to us. Come and visit with us, man. We'll make it a point to say hi to you. And then the next time we come back on the next live, we're gonna make it a point that we did meet you. You come on our chat and say, hey, what's up? And then we'll make it a point and probably a situation that we talked about and things like that. Come up to us and talk about the Raiders, man. We're no different we're no different in person than we are on the show. We ain't no joke. We're real people and we can talk. So make sure you guys do that. We're very talkable, very approachable. So don't forget that, man. So on behalf of Gabe and myself and What Up Low, we're gonna be out of here with that. But you know what we do? Don't drink and drive, and be cool to other people. Treat them with respect like you would like yourself. And on 1, 2, 3, here we go. Red. Peace out, everybody.